wake your ass up, because it's time to go beast mode.
Hello everybody, welcome and welcome. We are back once more with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Now I know it's been... Objection! I know it's been a while since we last played. I want to say maybe like a month ago? 2 months ago maybe? I don't think it was
been like a month at least.
Yeah,
a month. Been that long ago.
Yeah, a month or two, or a month and a half at most. But yeah, excited to continue the Phoenix Wright journey.
No.
Yes we are. You brought it up the other day.
I know. I like giving you shit.
Hell yeah, but before we start, let me take a look at chat real quick. Kings fan, nice job on the first, welcome in. Apers, welcome in.
We gotta play Uno again.
But yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into it. We left off on episode 5. Final day, trial former. Oh, so here, not September 26th was the last time we played.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's been a hot minute.
So yeah, basically a month, yeah. Here we go. Bless everyone with a Kings fan hand, huh? Something like that.
Yeah, pulling the Kings fan.
February 25th. Oh god, it's almost.
We have all the +4s and.
It's almost my birthday here.
When you're closer, B.
No.
When you're closer.
This is. It's not my time yet. This is a defendant lobby, alright, but there's no defendant. I don't even remember who voiced who. I've been trying to
reach.
You were
Phoenix, I was Maya, Mia.
Yeah.
You were Larry.
Yeah, we'll see as they pop up, yeah. I'm trying to reach Lana all morning. Where could she be? I don't remember who Lana is. Oh my god. And
we'll know when we see them.
Yeah. And where's Emma for that matter? It almost seems as if...
Something's been happening behind the scenes.
Edgery!
Yeah, Edgy.
Edgeworth.
No, you've already figured it out. Nobody's here. They all died. The owner of the 7777 ID number is that.
Oh my god, yes, I remember this. Remember with the two... Yeah, remember with the 2 murders and the Pumpkinhead chief, yeah.
Well, he's just orangish. Okay,
yeah. Well, I have a pretty strong hunch. That's me.
Oh.
Yeah, him.
Yup. The cat smile.
Looks like I'm not the only one who figured it out. Okay, it's coming back to me now.
You know, the only reason this trial didn't reach a verdict yesterday is because there was still room for doubt regarding the ID record. If that number does belong to whom you suspect, then no doubt will remain. But oh yeah. After all, he hasn't been officially charged with anything. Yeah, but he kept the room all weird too.
Yeah, true. Not yet.
In any event, once all doubt has been removed from that list, I can call for a ruling.
Objection!
5 minutes, right? Chief Prosecutor Sky will be found guilty.
Hell yeah. Hey Lordy, welcome in. But she didn't do it!
I figured you'd say as much, so I came here to hear what you have to say.
This is the first time he's ever done something like this. Edgy. Lana's hiding something, and the only way we'll ever know the truth is to draw it out of her.
The truth?
everything goes back to the SL9 instant. Oh yeah, all this is tied
Yeah.
somehow, yeah.
Don't be stupid. Today's the last day of the trial. We don't have time to reminisce about the past.
Why not? That depends on you. If she's found guilty, you lose your only chance to find out what really happened. Hey Steve, welcome in.
I'll think about it. See you in court, right?
See you, Edgy. This is it. If I'm ever gonna find out what Chief Gant has on her, it's now. It's coming back little by little what this case was about.
Mm.
Yeah, I think you were the judge.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Normally, this is when the prosecution puts forth its opening statement. But before that, the police chief has a proposal to make.
Ooh. Chief Gant. Oh, your
That
favorite.
smile.
There you go.
I'm my pumpkin daddy.
Oh, God.
Morning, folks. How's everyone doing? Hey, G? Been back to the pool yet? No, I've been drowning enough as it is in my work. Oh, that's a good one. Don't think I could top that. That wasn't even funny.
I don't know.
You don't mind me asking, Chief? Exactly what is this proposal of yours?
I hate when he does that, dude. I remember. I
For
hate.
like 2 seconds, smiling.
Dude, I hate that. It scares me.
Lana, that is to say the defendant, is dead. Has asked me if she could speak directly to the court.
She wants to do what?
Having heard what she intends to say, I feel she should be granted her request. Don't twist your hair, look at us. In the end, this should save everyone a lot of time and trouble. They bribed her to say that she's guilty.
Probably.
Pretty sure. Oh,
Oh, I remember her, the chief prosecutor, yeah.
what's this all about, defendant? I heard nothing about this.
I think this was me. I'd just like
Yeah.
to make one simple request and I'll be finished.
Whoa. Well then, what's your request?
Your Honor, I'd like you to put an immediate end to this trial. If you give me some Cheez-Its.
Okay,
Huh?
it's the bag.
No, before Cheez-Its be, not just the plain ones.
What? I don't got that, you got that.
No, I don't have it on me. I confess to all charges against me. On February 21st of this year, I clogged the
I knew it.
toilet. I murdered Detective Bruce Goodman. In the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office.
Fucking knew it, dude. They made her
Yeah.
say this shit.
No, Lana. Yeah. Objection. You can't. Your Honor, the defendant's claim does not change the defense's plea. Well, she's only doing this because she doesn't want to get her sister hurt either.
Yeah. Oh, I'll be right back.
Yeah. Hey, woman, welcome in. Thank you for the check-ins. In that case, Mr. Wright, I no longer require your services. Yeah, everything's going good. Hope you're doing well. But Lana! Your Honor, I hereby forfeit my right to an attorney. No, are you fucking crazy? Don't do that. The prosecution may lack direct evidence against me, but it has sufficiently proven its case through testimony and circumstantial evidence. I would like you to render your verdict now, if you please. No! Well, the defendant certainly has the right to self-representation. No, don't do this to yourself. Her request is legally valid, although this is an unprecedented situation. No. It appears there's no further need to continue the trial. Yes, there is! Don't give up, please! Even if Mr. Wright may feel otherwise. This can't be happening. It appears the time for the verdict has arrived. The court finds the defendant. No. No. Objection! Who from who? Yes, Edgy! One moment, Your Honor. Mr. Edgeworth? prosecution has not yet proven the defendant guilty beyond reasonable doubt. Any ruling at this stage will certainly be premature. Come on now, Worthy. I understand this is a difficult time for you, but why don't you just be a good little boy and keep your mouth shut, hmm? Hell yeah, Edgeworth. I don't think I care for your tone, Chief Gant. What? Creating another fabrication to cover up your past mistakes? Sorry, but I'm no longer the naive little boy you would have me be. Etchy. With the sudden confession from the defendant, it's obvious to me some kind of deal was struck behind the scenes. Some kind of deal, hmm? Not everyone operates as you do, Worthy. I thought so. Your Honor, the prosecution would like to change its first witness. Oh? To whom? As its first witness, the prosecution would like to call Miss Emma Skye. Ooh, her sister. I request the court hears her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, I am exercising my right to self-representation. I don't think we need to I don't care what you think, Miss Skye. Damn. The exposure of truth sometimes results in tragedy.
I'm back. However, no matter how tragic the truth may be, it would be an even greater tragedy to avert one's eyes from it.
Yeah, basically she was gonna, like, surrender.
Very well, the court shall grant the prosecution's request.
And then Edgy stood up.
That's okay with you, Chief Gant. He's like, no! Worthy, you live to regret this. Mark my words. Bitch!
Oh, fuck.
Miss Emma Skye, please take the stand.
Looks like Edgeworth has decided to take the horse by the reins.
Nope. Now the witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Emma Skye. Occupation, I'm Lana's little sister, and I want to be a scientific investigator.
Yeah, she reminds us of me, I remember. Okay, it's coming back more and more, yeah.
2 years ago, you encountered the serial killer Joe Dark of the Joe Dark killings. Where are they gonna give serial killers cool names?
I know, right?
Is this correct? Yes. I'm trying my hardest to forget about that, though. I'm sorry. We must bring it up to the court.
Yes.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to recall those events one more time.
I'm gonna have to relive your trauma again.
Edgy, please remember this trial concerns the murder of Detective Goodman. Is an incident that was resolved 2 years ago really all relevant? Yes, most certainly it is. Now he's on our side, B.
Yeah, he doesn't like what's going on.
Yeah, he knows that she wouldn't have said that she was. We know, we found the evidence. Well, okay then.
Yeah, he doesn't like that some sort of backroom deal behind the scenes was played out. He's like, nah, something's fishy. He sure gave in fast.
Now, please testify about what happened to you 2 years ago.
The trip to yesteryear has finally begun. It's bound to lead to the truth behind this trial. 2 years ago, okay?
I was waiting in my sister's office that day.
Okay.
A man came running in and took me hostage. Neil Marshall rescued me. But I'll never forget what I saw in that instant. The man raised up his knife and stabbed Mr. Marshall in the chest. It's a good thing you weren't harmed. I passed out, I don't remember much. That's understandable, however, please tell Mr. Edgeworth. Tell me, Mr. Edgeworth. Why does this testimony have to do? What does this testimony have to do with Detective Goodman's murder? That'll soon become apparent, Your Honor.
You've got to admire him for his courage, considering he has no evidence.
Yeah,
Well.
we got all the evidence, V. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination.
Let's see. Waiting on my sisters. A man came running in. Neil Marshall rescued me. I'll never forget what I saw. Okay, tell us what you saw. Can you tell us about that? Emma.
Oh, sorry. Mr. Marshall jumped on Dark, and just then, the lights went out. The lights?
The lights?
It was just about this time of year. There's a terrible storm going on, lightning struck nearby.
So the electricity went out.
Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. If it was pitch dark in that room, how could you see who it was? You shouldn't have been able to see anything, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Lightning, sir. Lightning, sir.
Oh yeah, the lightning.
Right, but just then lightning flashed outside again.
Oh yeah.
That sudden flash left an unforgettable image of the scene in my mind. I'll draw it out for you with stick figures.
Yeah, with stick
I see.
figures.
I told the detective what I saw then.
The detective?
Oh, dude.
That's the guy that got murdered.
Goodman, he was in charge of the case. It's gotta be Pumpkin Daddy for sure.
Yeah. Hear more, yeah. Detective Bruce Goodman, the victim. Hear more. So you spoke with Detective Goodman about this 2 years ago.
Oh. Yes, that's what's so scary about this trial. And you told Detective Goodman about what you saw? He's the only witness that saw? I mean, you saw what?
Maybe.
Yes, but at the time the words just wouldn't come out, so I drew a little picture.
I drew him a little.
Yeah, so I drew a picture.
A
Let me
picture?
draw a pic.
Yes, I think she mentioned that before.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Wright, have you heard enough?
No, I want to see the picture. This picture the witness drew. I believe it has a very important meaning.
Objection! But the list of evidence I was given 2 years ago didn't contain a picture. What? That's 2 years ago, dude. Witness, would you mind if we added this statement to your testimony? Yes, Your Honor.
A picture. Let me see. Do we have anything? Autopsy report, no. Crime photo, no. No. Oh, evidence list? Because he mentioned evidence list, let's see. Objection! Mr. Edgeworth. This little girl put all her heart into drawing that picture. And yet you would insist on denying its existence?
Hey, I'm not the bad guy. All I'm saying is that the prosecutor for that case, I wasn't handed such a picture.
That may well be. But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Behold.
This is the evidence list from the SL9 incident?
Please turn it over, Your Honor.
Turn it over? Turn it... Ah! What's this? A little drawing.
Oh, I remember, yeah, there was a drawing behind it, yeah.
Yes, what is that? Hey, that's it. That's the picture I drew. Indeed, two men appear to be wrestling here.
Yes,
Hey, wrestling. One
wrestling.
stabbing the other one.
Wrestling me.
What do you do when you wrestle? You stab somebody.
Hell yeah.
What's the meaning of this?
And give it a little kiss afterwards, yeah.
Were you wrestling somebody? Then you give him a little kiss
Yeah.
on the forehead?
Kiss of
A
death.
little smooch after you stab him.
Oh yeah, kiss of death.
What are you doing with that list?
Me?
Only prosecutor in charge should have access to the list. Huh? These lists are different from each other. Hmm? It would appear, Mr. Edward, that the evidence list you were handed 2 years ago was incomplete.
Ooh. They handed him a tampered one.
Mhm. Oh,
Oh, because it's one
these two
big...
lists fit together to form one.
Ah, so we only got half a list.
B, you know what we should play?
But
A scary game.
a scary game.
Yeah, I keep seeing some for like super freaky ones, or like it's got a lot of jump scares on it. I'll send it to you.
Alright.
You can see the marks here where they were torn apart from each other.
We also... I also mentioned that inside the back rooms, supposedly they revamped.
should.
I mean, it's no new
You know I'm
levels.
always down for back rooms,
Yeah,
even if it's the same shit.
Yeah,
We've
it's
played a lot of
yeah,
back rooms.
it's
Dude, can we?
Mhm.
Can we?
not today, but
No, not today. Obviously, we're playing this.
but yeah.
Maybe in like 2 days.
But yeah, supposedly the levels were remade. There aren't any new levels, but they remade several levels.
I did see that they had an update. I'll have to re-download it again.
Yeah, they redid some of the levels, like the beginning. I think the party room, the office. They redid some rooms. I think it's like 3 or 4 rooms.
I read this.
Okay.
Torn apart.
Yeah, it's funny because we play like a whole month of horror games, like non-stop.
But you know I'm always down.
Oh, I know, me too. Yeah, I love horror. So you can see
I know,
Mr.
horror
Edgeworth.
open world.
Yeah, there hasn't been a good open world game to play for fun. I mean, we did Dead Island 2. That was fun. So you see Mr. Edgeworth. It's quite obvious what happened 2 years ago. Only half of the evidence in that case ever reached you.
Order, order. But Mr. Guy, why did you draw your picture on the back of such an important list? Because that's what Detective Goodman handed me in the questioning room, Your Honor. It wasn't my fault, I was a child. I mean, she still is a kid, she's like 17,
Yeah.
16.
Wait a minute. If this list was torn in half, then that means... Your Honor.
Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Your eyes are bulging from your head.
Yeah, that's because I got a shit. If the evidence list was torn in half, then there might be more of the drawing on the back of Mr. Edgeworth's list. Oh.
Guess that's quite conceivable, Mr. Edgeworth. It's possible. Let's see. Ah! Is something wrong? Do you not turn pieces of paper over to inspect every little detail?
Do you even have to ask?
He's shaking real bad. Sorry, Your Honor.
And he's calm again.
I love him. He's my favorite one. There's indeed something drawn on the back of my list. He's so calm now. It's that thing. What?
Oh my god.
It's the mascot thing.
Yes. Da, 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 da.
Why? Why is it that?
I don't know.
Ah!
Stuttering hero, yeah.
The thing. thing that was dancing in the evidence room. What? Clearly, this act of vandalism is the work of a certain chief of detectives. What do you mean?
I guess he was out of scrap paper.
You're so shocked. Oh, that's funny.
Okay, evidence is restored, okay.
Very well, witness. You please testify about the picture you drew 2 years ago. Hmm? Oh, yes, sir, Your Honor.
What's wrong with
Yes,
Emma?
sir.
She seemed to be thinking about something when she was looking at the picture. Hey, for a moment, welcome in. Thank you for the check-in.
This is a picture I drew 2 years ago.
Okay.
Flash of lightning was so bright, all I could see was their shadows.
Okay.
After that, I must have fainted.
I had to hit it, no worries. That's what it's there for.
This picture shows exactly what I saw in that instant.
Well, the autopsy report might say otherwise. I think we have an autopsy report of the event.
Mm-hmm. To think a flash of lightning could burn such an image in your mind.
Thanks to that, though, she was able to show us exactly what she saw. Bless you.
I don't see any contradictions here. This clearly shows Joe Dark about to murder prosecutor Neil Marshall. The defense may now begin its cross-examination.
Okay, let's see. Picture I drew, okay, that's fine. Flashlighting was so bright all I could see were shadows. After that I must have fainted. This picture shows exactly what I saw. I think we have the autopsy report. That would tell us exactly what the coroner reported. We don't have it? Is this autopsy? Here.
Yellow?
Here you go. Autopsy
Yeah.
report. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this picture the witness drew contains a blatant contradiction.
What? Ooh. But I still remember it like it was yesterday.
Bullshit.
Mr. Wright. Perhaps it'd be faster if you simply pointed out this contradiction for us. He's tired of our shit. What part of this picture contradicts the autopsy report? I guess the chest guy?
Dude.
What? What? What?
The tip of the weapon, there's no blade. Yeah, there's no blade. The contradiction, of course, lies here. Take a look at the knife the man is holding. If you look closely, you can see the tip is broken. Just a tip.
Just a tip. Even I don't have to look closely to see that, Mr. Wright.
Are you sure?
Mr. Wright, look at the evidence. The knife. See the murder weapon? Its tip is broken too. If I recall, the tip of the knife was found broken off in the victim's body. Is the conclusive piece of evidence that proved Joe Dark was the murderer? Are you trying to say B?
Oh no, nothing. I'm afraid it's not so simple, Emma.
Edgy. And where, pray tell, could you possibly see a problem?
It's obvious, really. The victim suffered a single stab wound to the back.
But the tip was broken.
If the victim was only stabbed once, then the murder weapon should not yet be broken. That's true.
Ah! Aw. Perhaps the knife was broken beforehand.
No. Objection! Sorry, but I'm afraid that's not possible. The tip of the knife was found inside the victim's body. If it was broken beforehand, it couldn't possibly wind up there.
Yeah, but the knife was undeniably discovered within the victim's body. Only possible explanation is the witness' memory is mistaken.
Objection! That's why I asked her so many times if she was sure she remembered correctly. I believe you were annoyed at the time. But she was sure she remembered correctly.
But there's no other way to explain this inconsistency.
Objection! Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. There is another explanation. Have you forgotten already? About a little something called falsified evidence?
You're treading on thin ice, right?
All I'm saying is that this broken knife tip might be the piece of evidence that was forged. You can't deny the possibility.
No. Order, order, order!
What are we ordering?
Food, right
Hi,
now.
Gibby.
Are you saying the investigation really was corrupted? Oh yeah, you think?
Your Honor, please allow me to once again go over the events that took place the day of the murder. The police department and the prosecutor's office were holding a ceremony that day. After receiving the King of Prosecutors award at the ceremony, Neil Marshall questioned Joe Dark along with Damon Grant. During his questioning, Joe Dark fled the room. Prosecutor Marshall chased after him and was killed by Dark. It is my belief that somewhere in this story there is a lie.
I'm not lying. The man really was holding up a broken knife. If that's true, then there's no other way around it. This could not have been the actual murder weapon. What do you mean? Is there another one? There must have been another broken knife. A decoy. What are the chances of being two broken knives?
It's possible.
Yeah.
Another broken knife besides Joe Dark's. Could there have been one? I would say there could be, yeah. If the witness is this adamant about the accuracy of what she saw, it can't just be explained away by a simple observational error.
Mr. Right.
In that instant, Emma really did see a broken knife.
I assume then. Do you have some information about this? Other than the broken knife? No?
Oh yeah, dude. Remember the prosecutor trophy used to have a sword and a shield, and it's a broken. Yeah.
B.
What?
I don't remember that at all.
They just showed us the picture again a moment ago.
I wasn't looking.
Oh, it's okay.
If so, please feel free to enlighten us.
It's okay. That's why I'm the
Oh,
one.
no, that's why they got rid of it, so they don't know.
Yeah. The murder weapon was already broken prior to the murder. There's only one way. Take a look at this. Here's the real murder weapon.
Whoa.
Hold on.
Show the picture.
Yeah, the picture. Picture. Hey Tilla, welcome in. Well, the first time Chad, welcome in. Is it this one? Evidence room.
No.
Thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate it. Oh, here we go. Yeah, you see, it used to have a sword and a shield, and it was a broken sword. Thank you for the check-in. I appreciate it. The answer lies in the past. 2 years in the past. Right there. Right here inside this picture. Yep, see? Oh. There's a picture of the award ceremony. Oh, that's you.
Okay.
Ah!
B, I just screen. What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? It's the broken murder weapon. Yikes.
Just want to sign to watch while I work for a bit? Alright. Appreciate it.
Yikes. Yikes.
Yikes. Notice the award prosecutor
Yikes
Marshall's
forever.
holding.
That's a broken knife.
It is. As we earlier concluded, the knife in the drawing was not Joe Dark's knife. That being the case, the knife the witness saw was all in likelihood from this award.
Order.
Food. Neil Marshall was awarded King of Prosecutors that day.
Whoops.
As an award, he was given this broken shield and knife. When he chased after Joe Dark, he pulled out this knife. Being a prosecutor, he did not carry a pistol. Of course, a prosecutor wouldn't carry a gun. This broken knife was the only weapon he had in this dangerous situation.
But that can't
Oh
be.
god, what was that? Look at the Kings fan. Oh, and why not, Edgy?
Because if the king prosecutor's award knife was the murder weapon, then the murder and the victim would be reversed.
What do you mean?
I mean, ow! Oh my god! My scones! This man raising a knife would have been prosecutor Neil Marshall.
Oh.
But the prosecutor was the one who actually died.
Oh, wait a second. And he died on top of... And he died on top of Joe
Yeah.
Dark. I remember that. So basically, he did kill Dark, but then someone else came behind and killed him. Oh. That's what I think how he
Something ain't adding up. It's weird.
Yeah. That's true. What's going on here? Yeah, that's what happened, I think.
Seems Mr. Wright has been a bit too eager to jump to conclusions.
Hold it! Ooh. Oh.
Wait! I remember now. I remember everything. Witness?
About that time.
Dude, Mr. Edgeworth. What is it? Could you show me your evidence list again, please? His list? The one with that picture scribble on the back? Whoa! I knew it. This picture. I'm the one who drew it. What? What?
You drew that?
That's right. This wasn't torn in half the time I drew this picture. All this time we've been trying so hard to forget.
Bro, what the fuck is this thing you sent me?
What?
Payment options, what is this?
Oh no, not that. The thing is nostalgia food from like school and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, look, it's got like the taquitos, the pizza things.
Dude, I can't,
You can buy that.
dude, I can't wait for the taquitos to be back. They had to take them all out.
I know, dude. Like, I'm looking at the things right now. I literally just saw it and I was like, some
Yeah.
lady was like, oh yeah, I got this delivered to my house. She pulls out like those pizzas I used to eat at school
Nice.
and like the taquitos and stuff. It looks so good. I miss the food. That's all I miss. Food and art. And wood shop. I must have locked this part away deep inside me. What? It's locked away in my brain, behind my papers. Perhaps it would be best if we added this to witness testimony. Would you please tell us what you recall, Miss Sky? Yes, Your Honor.
First the knife mix-up and now the blue badger? This should be
And
interesting.
Bosco sticks, dude? Hell yeah. I'm just looking at food.
Nice.
When I saw that man raise his knife, I saw his police badge. His badge? I don't know. Go ahead. I panicked. I rushed towards both of them. I think I knocked away the man with the knife. Just then there was another flash of lightning. That's when I saw the blue badger. Ah! He wasn't in the room, but I'm sure I saw a shadow. Watching us. Always watching.
I think we had something that looked like it. Fire
It certainly is most unusual. Try impossible. Chief detectives hadn't even designed him until this year because he knows.
That would mean he didn't even exist 2 years ago. Oh. Stop, please, don't pursue this any further. Lana.
What's the meaning of this? Please remain seated in the defendant's chair.
But you can't do this, I already confessed to the crime. Why can't you just leave it at that?
Chief Prosecutor Sky. We've already come this far. Oh, that's UB. Oh wait, no it's not. It's too late to turn back. Silence! Damn, he's mad. Defense will now begin its cross-examination. Bailiff, please detain the defendant. Damn.
Seems we're finally getting to the core of the matter. I panicked and rushed toward both of them. I knocked away the man with the knife. Just then there was another flash of lightning. That's when I saw a blue badger. She saw something that looked like it. What do we have?
Oh.
This was the only thing in the room back then. Maybe? Yeah, because the room where the murder happened, there was a piece missing, and then we put it together.
Yeah.
The mysterious blue badger was in fact this.
But that's, what exactly is that?
I believe it's some sort of jar.
A jar, but Mr. Wright, that doesn't look anything like the blue badger. I think it is the... I don't know.
Indeed, it doesn't. As it stands now, it's just a plain jar. But I think, but if you turn it a certain way, I think it'll kind of look like it.
Yeah.
However, what if we were to change our viewpoint?
Our viewpoint?
I've got to show them the correct angle to look at this from.
Wait, do that again? Yeah, like flip it upside down, basically.
Yeah, I'm trying. It's hard to move this.
Flip it. Yeah.
Like that. Hey, potato,
Flip it down
welcome
more.
in. Like that, no?
Put the bottom up more. Like that, like up more. Keep going. Yeah, keep going. Like that.
Like that, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take that!
What? It's not right?
It does look like the badger.
Huh. Hey, hope we're all having a dope night so far. Hey, Pig. Appreciate it. Oh, shit.
Allow me to remind the defense's case hinges on the witness's drawing. Mr. Wright can't match the shape the witness drew. We cannot accept his claim.
Fuck.
That was a big match. though.
I gotta find the right angle. Maybe I should rotate it vertically even more horizontally.
Come on, Mr. Wright, you can do it.
The game's going good, Piggy. I gotta show them the correct thing. Okay. Let me try with the keyboard. Yeah. How does that not? Yeah,
I
that'd
don't
be
know,
way
maybe
too
it's
high.
Too high up.
Shoot. What about that? No?
A tiny bit down.
Wait, sorry. Like that?
I guess like that. I don't know, dude. It doesn't look like it.
Damn it. We're trying, we're trying, we're trying. At least I'm not getting penalized, so.
Yeah, that's good. Maybe you gotta do it the other way. No. Where the I don't know.
Let's see if maybe the mouse makes it easier.
He gets turned too much, so it's gotta be picky with it.
I know it's being a pain though. Damn it. Yeah, this puzzle's a pain. I mean,
I don't know.
this is such a
Why's
pain.
it got a hole on the bottom? I mean, another hole in the other side. Oh, I know, dude. Flip it upside down.
What do you mean upside down?
Flip the other way. Like, if you can rotate it. Like, put it where the hole's facing you, and then just turn it, like, the opposite way from what it is now.
I feel like
Because the bottom little brass things turn into a point, and it could be the point in front of the hat. No, you're fucking it up. God, I just want to take control of it so I can do it. I know exactly what it's supposed to be upside down. So it's not the way you're doing it. It's basically flip it upside down, but then turn it to where the thing's pointing up. You know? Just let me take control.
alright. Although you're gonna have to deal with however size you see it.
Oh. Be in control, B.
You have to connect B.
I know, I'm good.
Yeah, but the screen will be small, but that's how you're gonna have to deal with it.
That's alright, that's alright. I just want to do this part and then I'll go back to the same way. That'll be it, that'll be it. Hopefully it lets me.
You should be able to.
Alright. Hold on. No. Oh, this is so weird how to rotate this.
You can do it with the mouse, but then it's like
Ta-da. Maybe. Basically like this. Maybe? Nah. I wonder why it won't let you do that.
Check your Discord.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but you've been doing it like that.
That's what I have, but supposedly that's the right way to do it.
It's a no.
I know, but because
No.
that's the closest thing that makes it look like the head.
I gotta be so picky about it.
You know, the angle's so annoying.
It's gotta be facing us.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. And now we just move it down. Hold on. Mm. Hold on, I'm literally looking at the picture and the thing as well. Maybe like this? Hold on, wait.
I would. To me that looks fine.
Like this. Do it.
Let's see. Finally!
Yeah!
Dude, like I had it just like that before close.
I know. Can you kick me out of for a sec?
Yeah.
Or can I just leave? Let me leave.
I can kick you out of it.
Okay.
And then go back to Discord.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Yeah, that was annoying. I had it like that, but it was so like anal about
Dude,
that.
I know. It had to
Well,
be very specific about
Yeah,
it.
that was annoying. Well, is this a miracle or what?
Whoa.
No one can possibly deny this jar resembles to the blue badger.
No, it can't be. Order. The defense has proven its claim. Mysterious blue badger witness on the day of the crime was actually this. Although we enjoyed Mr. Red's dramatic performance, one question remains. What's your point?
What do you mean?
So that badger thing was actually just a jar. That doesn't change anything.
Objection! I'm afraid that's where you're wrong, Edgy. You see, this changes everything.
Indeed. Very well then, please tell us. What's the difference now that we know the witness just saw this jar?
The location. Allow me to take these in turn. At the moment of the murder, the witness saw this jar.
very specific angle that I might add, Mr. Red.
Yes, well, knowing this, where could she have seen this jar?
Where?
The location of the jar is shown in a picture taken on the day of the crime. It's on a shelf in the office of Damon Gant.
The body was found lying near Lana Sky's desk. Witness testified so herself.
Yes, and if these two facts hold on. Yes, and it is these two facts that reveal what actually transpired. You see, the struggle between Dark and Marshall did not take place in Lana Sky's office. It happened on the other side of the room in Chief Gant's office.
Are you implying the murder moved the victim's body? From Damon Gant's office to Lana Sky's office?
Game a new name. Yes.
Pumpkin Daddy. Why would he do that? There's no reason.
Pumpkin Daddy's getting locked up, B.
Pumpkin Daddy's the reason.
Exactly.
Oh my god! Check TikTok, B.
If there wasn't a reason, he wouldn't have gone through the trouble. Oh god, dude, what the fuck?
He flew down the stairs.
Jesus.
I love how there's blankets, but he missed all the blankets and just went head first down.
Ouch. That would hurt.
Dude, I know.
The only logical conclusion is that there was a reason.
Do you know what that reason was, Mr. Wright? Ugh.
I finally figured it out. So this is why Lana tried to stop the trial. Because it's gonna implicate the chief. It's too late to quit now, though. Please recall the witness's testimony. She said she knocked away the man who was holding up the knife. In the next instant, the jar was hit and flew through the air. Now tell me, what could have sent the jar flying? Judge. B? Panda? Did your headset die? B? Okay, that would have had to have been the impact the man made when he was knocked into the wall. Ladies and gentlemen, if I may draw your attention to this picture once more, or if you're talking, B, I don't hear you. If the man was knocked in the direction of the shelf the jar was sitting on, what would he have hit? Oh, the jar. The suit of armor holding a very sharp and dangerous looking sword. Yes. And since the man who was knocked into the armor was carrying a broken knife, he would have had to have been Neil Marshall wielding the King of Prosecutors trophy. No, Mr. Wright, you can't be thinking. Yes. There is another possibility of what actually transpired in the room. Another possibility. Of course, the perpetrator would have had no idea, but nevertheless. I don't know if I can go through with this. Mr. Wright, what's the matter? If events took place as the defense theorizes, then the outcome is obvious. In that moment, assuming the man Emma Sky knocked away was actually Prosecutor Neil Marshall, he fell into the suit. You mean Mr. Marshall died because of me? Yeah, because you said she pushed somebody. She probably pushed him into the knight armor. No! So that's why she didn't want her to confess. Because her sister killed... Not intentionally, though. I never imagined her testimony will lead to this. So it was the witness who took the victim's life. And then prove so with your own testimony. This is unprecedented. Objection! Oh. What are you saying? I'm sorry, Miss Sky, but given the circumstances... Joe Dark murdered Prosecutor Marshall. How can you think it was Emma? How dare you try to pin the crime on her? Imagine that coming from you. If you recall, it was you who admitted to forging evidence 2 years ago. The reason you moved Prosecutor Marshall's body was to keep anyone else from finding out about what Emma did, wasn't it? I assure you, Mr. Edgeworth, I have no idea what you're talking about. If you hope to have anyone believe your insane allegations, I'm afraid you're gonna have to have proof. Tell me, do you have any conclusive evidence that proves my sister killed Neil Marshall? Evidence? I'm willing to bet you don't. Yes, it certainly would be difficult to prove this without evidence. If we don't have evidence, then we'll have to rely on testimony. I'm afraid that won't work in this case. Both parties involved in the incident are dead. We certainly can't get dead people to testify, not yet anyway. This has all been a wild goose chase from the beginning. Touche, Miss Sky. Of course, that only leaves us with one possibility. You mean there's still another possibility? What do you mean, Edgeworth? I mean the possibility that the victim has left us a message. For better or for worse, Mr. Marshall did not die instantly. He may have left behind the name of the person who took his life. In one manner or another. That's impossible. Well, Mr. Wright, this is the only possibility left to you. A message from the deceased. Does such a message exist? I'm gonna guess yes. Probably from the jar, maybe? May the blood right spell something? Got to think back to the record. The real murderer's name that the victim may have left behind is in the evidence. This message from the deceased is already in our possession. Mr. Wright! Will you stop at nothing to prove my sister a murderer? Do not be mistaken, Miss Sky. Our purpose is not to accuse Emma of any crime. There's only one thing we seek. The truth. No matter how painful it may be. Now then, Mr. Wright, please show us the piece of evidence that conveys, I'm gonna guess it's the jar we were playing with. The blood probably spells out something. Let's see. This is a message left by the deceased. This is that Blue Badger from before, right? Oh, is he gonna just speak the killer's name? If that thing could, I'm sure it would. Looks like everyone's forgotten this is just a jar. A message was left here on the surface of this jar. What do you mean? If you look closely, you can see a faint trail of blood on the jar. It looks like someone wiped the blood away. Yes, but notice, for some reason the blood on some of the fragments was not wiped away. Yes, there is a line here drawn in blood. So what you're saying is these dots were once lines. Prosecutor Marshall did not die instantly. He used a few precious moments left for him to leave behind a message. One that someone apparently wiped away. The blood must have seeped into the jar where the lines changed directions. Precisely so. All we need to do is connect these points, and the victim's message will become apparent. No, sorry, truth's coming out. Mr. Wright, what kind of message did the victim leave for us? The name? Your Honor, I believe these bloodstains will reveal to us the answer. I've got to connect these dots to make letters. There's only one thing the victim could have written given the circumstances. His murderer's name. How do I do this? I'm guessing we gotta spell out Emma. Oh, we gotta connect the. Okay.
I said I'll be back.
You didn't say anything. I didn't hear.
Yeah,
it.
I did.
No, no word was spoken, B.
There was.
No.
You just didn't hear it.
No, dude. Your mic.
Alright, I'll be back again. Bye.
Your mic cut out. Now I heard you that time. But
Yeah.
your mic cut out. I didn't hear a word you said. I thought you disappeared.
Don't get mad at me if you don't hear me. It ain't my fault.
Oh, it's your mic's fault.
Yeah. This mic is kind of shit.
There we go. Yes, Emma.
Take that.
It's a defense attorney's duty to prove their client's innocence. That's why all I've been thinking about is saving Lana. After all my efforts, I never thought it would turn out like this. Emma.
So this is the final message Prosecutor Marshall left behind. Of all people, she may not have meant it, but in the end, the one who took the victim's life.
Was Emma
Oh,
Sky? Oh, that's the pumpkin daddy.
See, worthy? Can I say I didn't warn you?
Oh, so he was protecting her.
Achievement. Do you understand the implications of what you've done? She was a kid, though. What? What are you talking about? 2 years ago, Joe Dark was sentenced to death. He was convicted because of his final murder. I believe you were the prosecutor in the case, were you not? Ah. Yes, Worthy. Because of you, an innocent man was sentenced to death. What? Not only that, but you used forged evidence to ensure his conviction. Ah!
But Joe Dark really was a serial murderer. That's undeniable.
I'm afraid that's not important. Didn't you know we weren't defenders of justice?
What?
We were merely keepers of the law. Sentencing a man to death is no light matter. Even if there wasn't any cover-up or evidence forgery, ultimately the responsibility falls on the prosecutor in charge. Despite what anyone may say, this fact cannot be denied.
What's going on at the prosecutor's office? They might have sent an innocent man to his death. How can he just stand there like it wasn't his fault?
Order, order, order!
The gavel's pounding fell on deaf ears. Unable to settle the crowd, the judge declared a recess. Where this trial is headed, no one knows. To be continued. I'm curious to see where this is fucking gonna go. Save my progress, yes. Alright, here we go. Sorry, Edgy. I didn't mean to get you in trouble.
Don't worry about it. This is my problem, not yours. Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. He's always interrupting us. Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here, Gum.
Gonna go have a good stream. Alright, Lordy, appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Wait, Detective Gumshoe, what is it?
You got a low nerve, pal. Make your detective run all around while on duty. And to top it off, you call me here up and happier at people's funerals. Wait, I've seen happier people at funerals.
I take it.
Get Lana's having.
That's me. I take it Lana's having you run errands again.
Let me tell you, this is the last time, pal. Here, she asked me to give this to you. It was breaking today's trial. Look at the little.
Evidence law. Edgeworth was just talking about this just the other day.
You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. Is that right, Mr. Wright? Oh yeah, this was in the beginning, wasn't it?
Yeah, it seems so, yeah.
You can at least study some evidence law, really. Chief Prosecutor also wanted me to give you a message.
A message?
She said, if you're planning to take him on, you're gonna need this book.
Him? Oh, the chief?
Big boy.
I guess I'll need to give this book a thorough read. Alright.
Doesn't look like that book will do you any good now, though. She already fucked up. All that's left now is the chief prosecutor's sentence.
That's where you're wrong, detective.
Huh? Haven't you figured it out yet?
Can't your simple brain figure this out?
Big Papa's in charge. Big Daddy. Why am I still sitting in the
he's not,
prosecutor seat?
he's not asking why.
Yeah. Despite all these allegations being thrown at me. Edgy. The real trial today hasn't begun yet. Oh my god. What? What else is there left to do? The credibility's all been ruined. But all but ruined with this forged evidence you were unaware of this whole time.
It's okay, but
For
you can take one
For 2
sentence
years.
at a time.
And this guy found out she unwittingly caused a man's death.
Jesus, Pete.
Oh my god, my chair
Anime reading
keeps falling
simulator.
back. Did you hear that, Poppy? I
Yeah, yeah, I heard it.
Oh god. Help. And now you're telling me you want to do more? You gotta be kidding me, pal.
You're missing the point, detective.
Fuck.
Llama didn't murder Detective Goodman. What is going on? Oh, what's going on is Panda's chair's falling apart.
Yeah.
She
Dude,
ma-
it's one of these big office chairs, and it like folds up,
yeah.
and it's not for big people.
Uh,
Yeah, and this beach broke it. Not this beach, but the other beach.
oh.
I
Too
think
many,
it's
too many snacks. Now somebody broke the chair.
Yeah, it was his chair before, and it literally broke on him, and then now it's my chair, and it's breaking on me.
Damn.
Cause like it fell back so many times that the thing has like holes in it, so it won't click into place, or it clicks too far back. And if you lean too far back in it, I will literally fall backwards.
Damn me.
It's breaking. I need a new chair. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go in here soon.
She merely stuck a knife into his dead body. That means the real killer is still out there.
What?
Not a chair for a native Chungus.
Yeah.
Not big.
No, this chair is fine for like my weight and stuff. It's just broken already. It got
Yeah.
passed down to me.
It got passed down generations to generation now. It's just...
Yeah, dude. This chair's been here for like 3 years.
I mean, chairs.
What?
I mean, chairs can last a long time. It just depends.
They
who,
can, but
it-
this
it-
is
it-
like
It just depends who's
for my weight.
It just depends who abuses it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the chair.
Well, and they lean back in the chair a lot. They lean back in their chairs a lot. And I don't. So when I got this chair, it was fine, but now it's like all busted up.
Yeah, because
Nope.
the chair I've had for a long time, like a long time.
Yeah, I told them they need the shack chairs because they're big. They're like the ultimate Chungus.
Big
stats,
like
big
tall, or are
Chungus
they
stats.
like? Or are we talking like
tall,
super?
like 6 foot and like 300 pounds.
Okay, so they heavy. And we're going to expose them.
Ultimate Chungus stats.
Imagine how bad my chair smells good. I don't know why you would think my chair smells bad.
What? How bad the chair smells?
My chair doesn't smell.
What if somebody's chair smells? Oh, I sent you that thing. Remember on Facebook? It's like lightly shat chair. I sent that to my brother, and he's
Oh
like, "What
yeah,
the
that was
fuck?"
nasty. Yeah.
I was scrolling on Facebook Marketplace, and I saw lightly shat office chair.
You live in it basically. It's just you and your ass in it. I mean, a chair is meant for your ass,
Not
but
bare ass though.
yeah, it's
Like,
not
put
bare.
clothes on
Yeah,
and
not
stuff
bare
and you
ass.
shower.
Yeah, yeah, I shower and stuff. It's not like I live in this chair.
It's not like some people that just sit at their
Yeah.
computers all day, every day.
Yeah, no, I don't. I'm only on my computer back in the evening. Like throughout the whole day, I'm not even on here.
Mhm.
Like like the only time I really sit down here is when is towards the evening. I do like a clean ass. I do.
Everybody's gotta wash their ass.
Panda knows very well. I take pride in making sure my ass is clean. Dude, I do.
I know.
Some people get lazy and they're like, I wiped it. I was like, nah. You wipe until there's nothing left. You disgusting.
Yeah.
It's like, nah.
Well, and like butt wipes are a thing too.
Yes.
You know.
But wipes do well.
Yeah.
But no, my chair smells.
I don't know. Just using toilet paper is like, I guess if that's all you got,
Yeah.
you know, it's fine. But it's like, damn.
And if you buy them at Costco, it's a deal.
The toilet paper?
No, the wipes.
Oh. Yeah, that's where I get mine.
Oh yeah, same B.
My grandma literally gave me some too. She's like, your grandpa doesn't like this kind. And she's like, do you want it? So I literally had like a suitcase full.
Nice. But yeah, no, my chair doesn't smell. My chair doesn't smell like anything. No matter what it takes.
If your chair smells, you need you need a
Yeah, no.
wash.
If your chair smells,
Because even if you've had a chair
Yeah.
for years, like literally this chair has been here for like years, it doesn't smell.
yeah, I've had this chair for years. It doesn't smell.
Yeah, if it starts to smell, you got a problem.
Yeah. Then you're rotting from your body itself is rotting it.
Is that what just happens when you get old, Steve? Your
Damn.
chair starts to
Damn. Hey, Dark, welcome in. Thanks for
Do we gotta worry
checking.
about that? You just start smelling really weird. The mothball smell too. I'm sorry, Steve.
Hey man, how's it going? It's going good.
I know
How are
it's
you?
Steve that said that.
Yeah, Steve says my chair is fine. This case has hurt too many people. It's time to bring it to an end. I'm not in it every evening for 8 hours, snoring away. That ain't me either.
Yeah.
Right,
It's got everybody sniffing their chairs.
I know, right? Taking a big whiff of your chair. Mm.
Oh, hold on. Court will now reconvene for the trail and Miss Lana Sky. You know what is weird though? Some old people smell. Like they just.
Oh,
Dude, they got a smell to them. Like, you know, like the old ladies, they smell like certain, like, I don't know. I
oh,
don't know what you call that, like the perfumes and stuff. It's like in their skin, dude.
yeah. I mean, it could be that or the lotion or whatever they put on.
Yeah. Well, because, like, they use their products every day, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, most people do, but.
It's even it's even worse. Like you know the people that like overly, how do I say it? Like overly you know overly moisturize and stuff, and like when you touch them, your hands all like, you know what I mean?
I don't know. I don't touch people.
I don't. I try and I don't.
I don't
just
even like shaking hands, dude. It's
same.
weird.
Just got home and the dog wants to show me her new toy. Aw.
Aw. Oh, I saw the neighbor's pit bull. They're so cute. They keep trying to come up to us every time we're outside. They'll come up running up. I was scared at first, too, because it's a big dog, but they're really sweet. They were trying to go. They were trying to get in. They just wanted to like come chill with us.
Have
Like,
to
aw.
have to play with her now. Oh, that's all good. I totally understand. Have fun.
Oh, the like Chewy boxes and stuff are pretty cool. They give like themed. They have like themed thing. I think it's the Chewy boxes.
Dude, or they older people smell like goddamn pepper. I don't think I've smelled.
Pepper.
I don't think I've had anyone smell like pepper. I have smelled people that smell like nasty because either they haven't bathed or they haven't washed their fucking mouth.
They don't wash their clothes a lot.
No,
either,
or they don't wash their mouth, dude. Oh.
God, it's the worst. It's like, whoa, Becca.
She's half Dalmatian, so I have no choice. Oh, that's cute.
Aww.
Dalmatians are cute. They're big. They're big boys though.
The Chewy boxes are cool though. Like, I saw one where it's like a little pumpkin pie and a gravy thing. One that's like it looks like a gummy worm, but it's like a little chew toy that they could chew on.
She's a big baby. Yeah, a lot of dogs like that are big babies. Like especially golden retrievers. They're big dogs, but they're just big babies. Did you say Mr. Edgeworth already?
No. Mr. Edgeworth.
Why does that keep happening? Where's my? There
What?
you go.
Yes, Your Honor. The Inquiry Committee is planning to impose harsh penalties for your action. Harsh. Do they have Chewy boxes for cats? I gotta look it up.
I don't know.
They do.
I would assume they do. It wouldn't just be for
Cats,
dogs.
dogs,
Yeah,
birds,
yeah.
horses.
Hey, horses need love too, B.
Yeah, they need toys to play with. Like I like those videos where it has like the cow and they give them like a giant ball, like a yoga ball, and they play with it. It's so fun. It's cute. Thank you for your news, Your Honor. Whoops. Yes, well, normally this is where the prosecution calls forth the witness, but cough cough. This isn't easy to say. You see, there's concern that you, Mr. Edgeworth, may have tampered with evidence. Struck a bargain? You think I may have manipulated the witness? He has in the past, hasn't he?
No.
I didn't say that. Or was it Pumpkin Daddy? It's just, you see, everyone has been talking and, we can't trust you. Very well, Your Honor. Aww. I have a solution. A solution?
That's what I just said.
That being the case, prosecution will allow the defense to call forth a further witness.
Oh.
What? There's no precedent for what you're proposing.
So he's leaving it all to us.
Undeniably, this is an unusual arrangement, but a very effective one. It'd prove that I haven't struck any deals with any witness. With the witness. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say?
Unbelievable.
This lady's insane, dude. She candied seafood boil.
Who are you talking about now?
I'll send it to you on TikTok. I'm scrolling.
Edgeworth has found a way to continue the trial. Very well. The defense accepts the prosecution's proposal. It's all up to us now.
Then it's settled. The defense may now call forth the next witness. Mr. Wright? You do realize this is your last chance?
Yep.
If you call the wrong witness, this trial's as good as over. What?
The defense calls. The time's finally come to bring out the real murderer. Well, the only one that makes sense, obviously, is the chief. So we're gonna
because he's been hiding the evidence. Take that.
Damon Gant. The defense calls Damon Gant to the stand.
Damon Gant? What does he have to do with anything?
Everything!
Everything!
As the defendant's partner 2 years ago, Mr. Gant has first-hand knowledge of the crime. I feel we should hear what he has to say about it.
As luck would have it, he'll be in the courthouse. He's just running out.
I know, just convenient.
He would also be the least likely to have been manipulated by me in any way.
Hey, Black, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome. I hope you had a great stream. Thank you for doing the Shadow Kings fan. Appreciate it. Playing Epic Mickey Rebrush. Nice. Hope it's going well.
Refurbished.
I know, I thought it said refurbish. It's going good. We're playing some more Phoenix Wright. It's been a month, but we're back in it. You read this already?
Yeah. When you agree, Your Honor. True. Alright, bailiff, please escort Mr. Gant to the stand.
Damn.
Pumpkin Daddy.
I hope we run out of milk for your cereal. Damn.
What?
Steve, do you just have words for everything now?
I mean, people have words for a lot of things.
No, but all his emotes now are words.
Oh. No, there's no like a view.
Aw,
It's
piss.
like aw, piss, shit. I don't remember the other ones. Something like that. Look at him. Staring. Witness, please state your name and occupation. Even though we all know it. What is this, some kind of practical joke? Let me just twist my hair. Me?
Did you read this? Oh yeah,
Yes, I just did. Open your ears. Clean them out.
they are clean, B.
I was just on my way to lunch. Clean them again.
No,
A second time. A third time.
dude, you probably have gunks in there.
So you can hear me. I clean my ears out, B.
I need
I
to
know
get.
something's rattling around, but I think that's just my brain.
It shouldn't be
When I
that
lay on my
loose, B.
side sometimes, I'll hear. I think it's because I got stabbed in the ear.
Yeah, that would do
Anyways,
it. I need to get Danny to one saying yuck. Nice.
yeah. Yikes. I'm gonna have that one. Your name and occupation, sir. Worthy. Are you sure you want to do this? Yes.
Stabbed in the ear? Yeah, just brush it off like nothing.
What do you mean? I've said it before.
I know you have, but Steve's like, what?
Oh yeah. My dad used to clean my ears. He stabbed me. Okay.
There you go. Story done.
Summarized. Your name and occupation.
I hate when he does that.
So, you want to play hardball, eh? Please, Mr. Gant. Please, Big Papa. Fine. My name is Damon Gant. I'm the acting chief of police.
Now then, Chief Gant, the court requests to hear your testimony.
Oh, righto. What's with the grim face?
First, let's clear up this SL9 incident.
Oh, you mean that time when Lana's sister murdered that prosecutor? Personally, I think it's been made pretty clear already.
There are still some things unaccounted for.
Oh, like what?
Like the role you played in all of this.
Son, either you're very brave or very foolish.
Are you threatening me?
You are aware of of course, that a police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal.
He's basically
That's a threat.
Yeah,
That's a threat, dude. In
he's-
court.
Yeah, he's basically threatening us.
Yeah.
Weapons.
What are you gonna use? Sure, take my testimony for example. I don't have to give it if I don't want to. The bitch, you're in court.
What? Is that true? Technically, yeah.
Yeah. I'm afraid so. The chief of police has a right to refuse to testify. Of course, such an action carries with certain risks. Don't worry, I'm not here to hinder your trial. Just remember, if this turns out to be a big waste of time, don't say I didn't warn you. Very well, the witness may now begin his testimony.
Here we go.
As I recall, Neil and I were questioning him that day. Oops. To make a long story short, we slipped up. That power outage didn't help either. When I went to my office, I found Lana there. Apparently, she had already arranged the crime scene. As you can see, I had nothing to do with the forgery, but he was hiding it.
Yeah, he was hiding one piece of the vase.
He was
that
hiding everything.
Well, he
yeah.
was hiding a piece of the
Piece,
vase.
the cloth.
Yeah,
with the
the
hand
vase,
on it
the
and
vase,
the-
yeah, the vase was incomplete. Yeah.
We know about the vase, B. Don't dwell on the vase. Is that when Dark was arrested?
Yeah, but that was the one that's the thing that was in the safe also.
Him? He was lying on the floor unconscious. What the fuck? When Emma sent Neil flying, it seems Dark bumped his head. What? How does he know this? I see. Everything seems pretty clear cut. He always just agrees with it.
If the police chief has the right to refuse to testify, then I better hit him hard and fast. Hard and fast? Alright,
As I recall,
oh, you don't have to read this, it's just going back. Powerhouse and help. Wrong there. Pretty sure he arranged the crime scene. Yeah, you had something to do with the forgery.
yeah.
You had this shit hiding in your fucking safe. A piece of this. You claim you had nothing to do with the forgery. But I'm afraid that is a claim you cannot back up.
Explain yourself.
Several pieces of evidence were found in your office. Take this jar, for example.
That's the blue badger you showed us.
Oh my gosh, shut the fuck up with the blue badger! A piece of this jar was discovered in your safe. No worries, Kingsman. Not only that, but the evidence list I presented earlier was actually found inside your desk. That's true.
It was found where?
You see, Chief Gant, these articles of evidence uncovered in your office are both concrete proof that you also played a part in this illegal investigation.
Chief Gant, what's the meaning of this?
Dude, imagine laying in bed and you just see Pumpkin Daddy just staring at you. Dude.
No, I'm just gonna see that smile in my dreams.
You'd be terrified. You'd be like, please, I didn't do anything, I swear.
Oh. Here's a defense attorney who may even rival Worthy.
So you admit to it then? That you were involved in the forgery?
Who, me? Or do you mean you?
What?
Fuck you mean us?
Me? What would I have anything to do with it?
Yeah. Well. You're the one who snuck into my office when you found this evidence.
Oh, fuck.
Prosecutors aren't only ones capable of forging evidence, you know. Ah. He's gonna try to blame it on us, but it's not us. Defense attorneys can do this too, but isn't that right, Righto? However, Detective Gumshoe was present during the investigation. He's too dumb to forge it. Worthy, my boy. Not even detectives are exempt from the law. Rest assured, Dick will receive his due punishment.
Okay. He's gonna give. He's gonna punish.
He's gonna punish Dick.
He could say he's gonna give Dick a good beating.
Okay.
What? If Detective Gumshoe's salary drops any further, he wants the paint to work.
Yes, well, in the light of Dick's presence, please give us your testimony regarding the pieces of evidence found in your office. Hold on, B, I gotta use breath. In the relation to the forgery that took place at the crime scene. I'll be right back.
Alright. My. Kids these days no longer know how to put two and two together. Alright, let's see. Evidence from forgery. Let's see, what was it now? A jar fragment and a list. For all I know, you could have planted them in my office, no. Anyway, you can't prove when those pieces of evidence were discovered. If they were found after Dark was convicted, then they were worthless. There's no reason I'd participate in a forgery. Rearranging the crime scene wouldn't help me out in any way. Yeah, it would. Rearranging it would exactly help you. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? When investigating the crime scene, you should have been more careful to observe protocol. You do understand that I am the chief of police, right? There will be consequences. Oh. Indeed, I believe I will press charges so you won't make the same mistake again. My apologies, Sheep, but would you mind waiting until tomorrow for that? Today is, well, you know. Alright, Udgy. In return, though. I know, that place, right? Huh? What are these guys, telepathic? Well, obviously the last part is where we would want to press him in. Not this. Rearranging... Yeah, here. Let's press him here. It would help you. Really, Chief Gant? At the very least, there's one very large benefit you reap from all this. Oh, I wasn't aware. What is this benefit? That would, of course, be the position you have, Chief of Police. Oh. The resolution of the SL9 incident secured your promotion to Chief. That in itself is sufficient motive. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. Oh, that's a good one. Huh? Do you really think I'm that incompetent? What do you mean? Even without that case, I was already in line to become the next chief. The resolution of SL9 merely sped up the inevitable a little. Is that true, Edgeworth? Yes, he was gonna be made chief anyway. But be careful when pointing that finger, or you might wind up being the one pointed at. So that means there's only one possible motivation for you to commit forgery. If you didn't do it for yourself, then you did it for someone else.
Who are you working for?
No one. Don't be silly, Worthy. You know me better than that. There are only 3 people I look out for. Me, myself, and I. Oh, figure that one out. There, it's out in the open. Udgy, would you mind if I change my testimony a little? By all means, please do.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Reed. Alright, let's see, I wouldn't be anyone's accomplice if there was nothing in it for me. Let's press on that. That's a new thing.
What's in it for you?
Nothing in it for you?
Then if there was something in it for you, you would. Sorry, but the only person I care about is yours truly. Me. That girl, Alana's little sister, was it? If you think I felt sorry for her, you better think again. What? You're right. You don't feel sorry for anyone. Be tough on crime and tough on people. That's how I was raised. You seem to be lax enough on yourself, though. Hey, Kingsman. Ho ho ho. That's a good one, Worthy.
Yes, I'm here. I'm just eating some hamburger helper leftovers.
What's up, brother? What kind? What kind?
Could there have been
I don't
something
know
in it for him?
I don't know the kind you eat.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Given his selfishness, would he have helped someone out? Yeah. Point out accomplice. Let's see.
Yeah.
True, you might not help out anyone for their sake, but if it would benefit you, you might decide to assist someone.
Mr. Wright? It appears you're positively determined to betray the chief. As a nice man who likes to lend people a hand. Shut up!
That's not what I mean.
Very well then. Who's this person you believe Chief Gant may have helped forge evidence?
Obviously Lana.
Chief Prosecutor Alana Sky, the defendant?
I believe it's quite obvious in light of the circumstances. Emma Sky fell victim to an unfortunate series of events. Who would want to help her more than her own sister Lana? Yeah, exactly.
True.
And as for Chief Gant, he would also have a reason to help Lana if she asked him to. That reason, of course, is self-profit.
Self-profit? What do you mean?
After the SL9 incident was resolved, Lana Sky was appointed chief prosecutor at the prosecutor's office. The person who arranged this job change was you, Chief Gant.
I want to see him freak out. But
I know.
how would he profit from all this? How would he would be able to use chief prosecutor as his puppet? But yeah, because he had something on her. Essentially, he would acquire unchecked authority over all investigations. Do you mean to tell me that despite the chief's formidable appearance, he plays with puppets?
That's not what you meant. Oh my god. Quiet.
Oh wait. You must mean puppet as someone forced to do his...
Yes. Admit it, Chief. You assisted Lana Sky in forging evidence. Your motive to appoint her as chief prosecutor so you could control her.
Righto, my boy, you have quite an imagination.
Let me ask.
you something.
Oh, yeah, I see. What?
Do you have any proof of this, that I controlled Lana? For example, is Lana testifying that I've done such a thing?
Lana. She's keeping quiet to protect Emma, but there's no way she'd testify against Gant.
I'm afraid without any proof, this all amounts to nothing more than mere conjecture. Unless... This is also what happened in this incident. This incident? Which one would that be? Of course I'm talking about... the murder of Detective Bruce Goodman. Chief prosecutor has been acting strange throughout this entire trial. Almost as if someone has been controlling her. Well, yeah. She literally was like, oh, I confessed, but she didn't do it. We have evidence she didn't do it. Worthy, you better watch your tone. I wouldn't want you to get hurt. Just what do you mean?
What he means, Your Honor, that Chief Gant is involved in the murder of Detective Goodman. Not only that, but the Chief is now making Lana take the rap to cover up his involvement.
What? Order, I said order! Mr. Wright, you can't be serious.
Oh, I'm deadly serious.
Yeah.
Huh?
This is an affront to the highest ranking officer in our law enforcement agency. Yeah, that's what we're up to. To accuse the chief of police of blackmail and murder? That, impossible!
Is it impossible? Your Honor, I was merely reiterating what Mr. Edgeworth said in easier to understand language.
It's too late, Mr. Wright. There's no turning back for us now.
It looks like he's the one who decided to go through with this.
Can you prove this, Mr. Wright? That the chief, a high-ranking officer of the law, is involved with this murder?
Good question.
Regardless of his rank or title, Chief Gant is just a man. Question is he a criminal? I believe the evidence will tell. Is he? Alright then. Let's see what Mr. Wright's got, and it better be good. Show us this evidence that ties Chief Gant to the murder of Detective Goodman.
Oh, the only thing would be is the ID card log that has his ID in it. Yeah, here. Judge?
This is the ID card list.
Yes, the one that shows who entered the evidence room on the day of the crime.
Yeah.
There was one ID on the list we couldn't determine the owner of yesterday. All sevens.
Sorry, but there's no way you can prove that's my card number. Yeah, there is.
It's your number. Yes, because that was a combination to his save.
Yeah. What? How do you know that?
The safe in Chief Gant's office requires a code to open. A 7-digit code.
7 digits. You don't mean...
I'm afraid so, Your Honor. The code was all 7s. The same as the remaining ID card number on that list. Chief Gant. Ooh. You entered the evidence room the day of the crime. Look at that beat. He's cracking.
Yeah. Order, order. Chief Gant, what do you have to say?
Damn, is this the LAPD?
Nothing. His face. Defense's search of my office was in violation of my regulations. And I will demand Mr. Ray be punished to the maximum extent of law.
Etchy, wait. Who are you
Wow.
helping out first? What?
You're supposed to be with us.
Yeah.
Right now, the court demands an explanation from you. About the use of this ID card. Chief Gant, so you admit it? You entered the evidence room on the day of the crime? What about it? I'm chief of police. Whether it's the evidence room or the bathroom. What's the difference? I can go anywhere I want. Tell me. When you entered the room, were you alone? I always go to the bathroom alone, as I do in the evidence room.
Detective Goodman wouldn't have happened to be with you that day, would he?
Of course not. Why would he be?
Ooh.
Ricky. I hadn't seen him in days. He was dead at that time.
You hadn't seen him in days, Chief Gant? I'm afraid you've just I'm afraid you've just undone yourself. On that day, you had to have met with Detective Goodman.
What do you mean? This trial's purpose is to determine Modest Sky's guilt. Oh, it isn't, Your Honor. The trial's purpose is to determine the truth. If Chief Gant met the victim on the day of the crime, then we need to determine one thing. What transpired during that meeting? In that case, Mr. Wright, I'm going to have to ask you for evidence. The code. Show us proof that the victim went to meet Chief Gant on the day of the crime.
No, he filed a lost item report. Here. Yeah, that can only be submitted to the Chief of Police, yeah.
Ooh.
Detective Goodman lost his ID card on the day of the crime.
Or to be more accurate, Jake Marshall stole it.
So Detective Goodman filed out a lost item report. He would have had to give that report to the Chief of Police.
Yet you are in possession of the report.
Oh yeah, he never got a chance to give it to you.
Yeah. Which means you can't be sure who killed him. Filed it.
He filed it. How do I know, you ask? Because he needed to enter the evidence room that day.
He needed to?
He has to transfer the evidence out.
Oh.
Detective Goodman took the form. Detective Goodman took the form you, Chief Gant. Dan, you accompanied the detective to the evidence room. He's cracking. B.
Accompanied him?
There's no other way the murderer and Detective Goodman could have entered the room.
Hold on, let me guess what you're gonna say next. I, the chief of police, murdered poor Goodman.
Yep. Exactly.
No shit, Sherlock. Professionally, of course.
Oh wait,
There's more.
Chief
Well,
didn't
what
necessarily
really means.
need to accompany him to the evidence room. He could have just lent him his ID card.
That's
But what?
true.
Yes. Now that you mention it, I believe I might have done something of the sort. Sorry, but that's not possible. According to the record, your card was only used once. Yet you showed us your ID card earlier. If you had really lent it to Detective Goodman, it would have been found on his body.
Ooh, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you saw
Oh,
that, dude?
What the fuck?
Dude,
Why did he go like that?
dude,
He's all spiky.
he busted, dude. He busted the nut.
Chief Gant, you didn't.
Either busted nut or shit his pants, one of the two.
The murder most likely is spur of the moment crime for no one in their right mind. No one, yeah, would choose the police department as a place to commit murder.
Yeah.
Yeah, after the murder, you contacted Lana at the prosecutor's office. Why? To dispose of Detective Goodman's body, of course.
You're forgetting, Mr. Wright. The victim's body was discovered in the prosecutor's office parking lot.
Yeah.
How did he manage to move it there? He made her do that. I was at the police department the entire day, you know. He could have called there and be like, hey, move this car. Everyone's aware that Lana stayed at the prosecutor's office after the ceremony.
Everyone except me, it seems. Still, you're the chief of police. You have an entire police force at your disposal.
Oh, so you think I just ordered an officer to do it? That's exactly what I just said, yeah. Hey, you take this here dead body over to the prosecutor's office. I don't think so.
Chief Gant, you left all the evidence we need to prove how you moved the body to the prosecutor's office. And all this time I thought it was a useless clue just taking up space.
How could the chief have moved the body? Mr. Wright, show us this evidence. The card.
To move the victim's body, Chief Gant used this. Well, to break into the car, he used yeah, a screwdriver. This is how he moved Detective Goodman's body.
What's that, a screwdriver? What does that have to do with this case?
Mr. Edgeworth, think back to the day of the crime. What is this screwdriver doing here?
It's here because... Ah! The screwdriver in the case before. I was asked to go by Chief Gant, no less. He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office.
The screwdriver.
Yup. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here. After the ceremony ended that day, I didn't plan to return to the prosecutor's office.
But you did, because Chief Gant asked you to.
You mean I...
The body was found in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. I think it's obvious what happened. The body was moved by that car.
Just... Detective Goodman's body was carried in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car.
Yes, unless of course you have another explanation, Chief. Why else would you have asked Mr. Edgeworth to transport evidence from a closed case? There's only one plausible explanation. To transport the body to your accomplice, Miss Lana Skye.
Order, what's going on here? Is there no room for rebuttal to the defense's outrageous accusations?
Think back to the photograph Miss Starr took at the prosecutor's office. If you look at it, it'll make you laugh.
No. Let it die, D. Let it die.
This was not a photo of the body being stuffed in the trunk to be taken away. It was exactly the opposite.
It's a photo of the body being taken from the trunk. Chief Gant, please say something. I believe... Your time's up. What?
What?
Starts killing everybody. My time's up. Look at me. Sorry, Rido, but I'm having lunch with the District Attorney General after this. I need to leave. We have to get going if we're gonna make it in time for the early bird special. Hell yeah, I wanna go with him. Go eat some food, early bird special.
But the cross-examination isn't finished yet.
Especially if it's chicken nuggets.
Aw, dude, for real. Remember what I told you earlier?
No?
As a police chief, I have all kinds of weapons at wait, disposal.
Weapons?
Like the right to refuse to testify. I'm invoking that right now. I gotta go eat. What? It's not a right to be casually invoked. There are certain risks to be considered. So you're telling... Wait, so you're going to just run away after all this? Run away? Don't make me laugh, Harley. I stabbed old Goodman, that's what you're saying, right? But if you have any conclusive evidence, you would have presented it by now.
Well,
You think I had Lana dispose of the body? If so, then show your proof and get it over with. I'll say it again, Mr. Wright. Damon Gant is the current chief of police. This court will not tolerate any accusations against him without concrete proof. Well, Mr. Wright?
Your Honor?
Do you have any concrete proof? Proof that Chief Gant murdered Detective Goodman made Miss Skye dispose of his body?
Do I have any concrete proof? No, we don't. It's no use showing evidence I'm not even sure of myself. No, Your Honor, at present I have no conclusive evidence.
See, Udgy? In that case, this court is forced to penalize you for your allegations against the chief.
What?
What? Here's a tip, never gamble what you can't afford to lose, Rido. Seems that Lady Luck was on my side again today. Okay, Udgy, I'll leave the rest to you. I warned you earlier, Mr. Wright. This is an affront to a senior officer in our nation's law enforcement agency.
Wow.
He's freaking out now. Lady Luck, Maybe we should have a word with her. Mr. Edgeworth, what do you mean? There's one lady who knows the real truth behind this trial. We haven't yet had the honor of hearing her testimony. Is it the lunch lady?
No, a lady who knows the truth, another witness.
In the absence of conclusive evidence, the only other method of proof is testimony.
But Chief Gant has invoked his right to refuse to testify.
There's still someone else and one more witness who can answer all the questions. Raised in this trial, someone right in this very room. Oh, hold on. Mr. Edgeworth, who is this person? Are you asking me, Your Honor? Have you forgotten? The defense is the one calling witness today. Mr. Wright, does such a witness exist?
She may not be willing to tell the truth, but we can't just stop now.
Oh, Lana?
Yeah. Yes, Your Honor. The defense calls forth Lana Skye.
Yo. The defendant, Miss Lana Skye.
She was in the underground parking lot at 5:15 on February 21st. Her task to dispose of the victim's body. In accordance with a certain someone's orders.
Mr. Edgeworth? Prosecution has no objections, Your Honor. Very well, the court will now take its final recess for the day. 15 minutes, we will reconvene to hear the defendant's testimony. Hold on! Huh?
What?
Chief Gant! I thought you were going to eat.
Yeah, why'd he come back?
Listen good, Lana. He wants her to shut her mouth.
Yeah, he's talking to Lana.
I don't think you need me to tell you this, but if you accept Mr. Wright's claims, there will be terrible consequences.
Damn. But yeah, he's basically threatening her.
Yeah. That's right. Your sister will be found guilty for Neil Marshall's murder.
Fuck. Ah, this isn't good.
Of course you never support such outrageous claims anyway, right?
Yeah, right.
Just something to think about. Alright then, I'm off to eat. Got a lunch date to meet. Even the judge is like, okay, if there aren't any further objections, court is now in recess. Looks like we managed to stay in this game.
Yeah, thanks for your
Yeah,
help,
thanks.
Veggie.
Edgy. That chief. He's something else, eh, pals?
Detective Dick.
I'm not a detective anymore. What?
Oh yeah, sorry
Oh
about
yeah.
that.
I think he got fired.
Yeah, he did.
Don't worry, I've already decided where to work now. At your office.
What?
You owe me.
My office?
Sure. I'll take that place off top-knotted girl you used to work with.
Don't
Oh,
dare talk
the
about
place.
Mia.
Yeah, don't touch her like that. She's right here.
Maya. Oh, it's Maya. No, Maya's doing training. She'll come back.
Maya's still here. She's here with us in our heart.
Yeah.
Still, looks like we're all out of moves now. Chief Gant's done it again. He always gets the upper hand.
It's not fair. He has the right to refuse to testify.
Settle down, right? Remember what the judge said? But Chief, that's not right. Right to be casually invoked. There are certain risks to be considered.
Risks. What did he mean by that?
It's simple. If the chief refuses to testify, the opposite also holds true. You mean he forfeits his right to say anything too?
Emma, are you okay?
No. Yeah, when I came to, I was in the medical office. I've been listening to the trial from the gallery.
So she heard everything that's been going on. Emma, I'm sorry for what I said before.
No, don't be. It was the truth. You know, it's funny. I almost somehow relieved.
Relieved.
Yeah. Now I finally know what really happened. Think that all this time, I've been a murderer. My sister is being blackmailed by that terrible man.
Welcome back, Tilla.
She did it all just to protect me. Ever since her appointment as chief prosecutor, everyone who knew her said she changed.
Yeah, she had no.
She
yeah,
did, though. Even her sister was like, she changed
yeah.
in the beginning.
All because the chief had her under her fingers.
Perhaps it was easier that way for her. What do you mean? What do you think I mean? To follow Chief Gant's orders? Oh! She must have shut herself up deep inside. Forced herself to do anything and everything the Chief told her to do.
Yeah. And that must be why she became so cold.
It was all my fault.
Yeah, but you didn't like intentionally kill the guy. It was accidental.
Yeah. It's all because I murdered Mr. Marshall. It was on accident though. She pushed
Yeah.
him to stop the fighting. Hey,
Yeah.
don't go blaming yourself now.
Yeah, she.
Even Gummy knows.
Yeah, Gummy. even good old Gummy Bear.
I keep seeing the red velvet shake. I want it so bad.
Ooh.
If you want to blame anyone, blame society, pal.
Fuck society.
Chief Gant may be able to fool everyone else with this forgery. He can't fool my memory. I remember now I knocked Mr. Marshall over the armor.
I see.
Well, we better get back. It's time for the final act.
Emma, why don't you wait?
No, I'm going with you. I want to be there. When Lana tells the truth.
I don't know if she will.
Let's go, right? It's time to end this.
Hell yeah. To be continued.
Yeah.
Getting close to the end. At least I think so.
Hopefully. Hopefully it's almost done. Now then.
Yeah, because if there's one thing I do remember about these episodes is like it's several
Take
parts and they are long. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I didn't do that.
Will the defendant, Miss Lana Sky, please take the stand?
Yeah, because I remember at times when we were playing this before, like one episode would take like
Dude,
2 hours or 3 hours,
I know.
and it wasn't even the whole episode. It was like
I
a
do gotta go
section.
to bed soon though.
Oh, you gotta. Yeah,
I got
okay.
work in the morning. Miss Lana Sky, you're the chief prosecutor.
I think we're at the end of this episode. So, you good to finish
Well-
this episode?
Probably like another hour,
Okay.
and then I gotta go to bed for sure.
Okay.
I'm sure you're aware of what is required of you.
But Mr. Edgeworth, you already know everything. You know all that I've done these past 2 years.
Please provide the court with your testimony, Miss Sky. And remember, you are under oath. You want to hear the truth.
The truth and nothing but the truth.
Tooth.
Of course, the truth.
Lana, no matter what happens, I'll always be your sister.
No.
Now then, your testimony, if you will. First, tell us about your relationship with Chief Gant.
Everything hinges on your testimony. You're the only chance we have to get Gant. I worked alongside Gant for years. There's no truth to this blackmail theory. I fabricated the evidence 2 years ago all by myself. When I found Prosecutor Marshall's body, I rearranged the crime scene. Nah, we gotta press her on some shit here. My only motivation was to get Dark convicted. It had nothing to do with Emma. You liar. That's a lie. She's lying.
Yeah. Are you sure about this testimony?
Lies! Your Honor, I'm
Lies.
confessing to a capital offense. Of course I'm sure.
But Lana... If this is true, then that means Chief Gant has nothing to do with this.
That's what I've been telling you from the beginning.
Dude, I sent you something. Please, Mr. Wright, you gotta help her. She's sacrificing herself because of me.
What if she's telling the truth?
She's not. I know my own sister.
That does look delicious, B.
Dude, it looks amazing. It looks so good. I'm saving so many recipes to make. Whenever she speaks stiffly like that, she's hiding something inside. Deep down, she's really screaming in agony.
Yeah, this is no time to start second guessing myself.
The defense may now begin its cross-examination.
Yeah, let's see. That's fine. No truth. I fabricated the evidence 2 years ago by myself.
Oh.
When I found Prosecutor Marshall's body, I rearranged the crime scene. Press.
Oops.
You say you did this all by yourself? Yes.
Would you mind telling us what you found when you arrived at the crime scene?
It seemed I was the first person to discover the scene. The broken prosecutor war knife was stuck in the victim's body. What? But Prosecutor Marshall died from an unfortunate accident. That's
Oh,
only
she turned around.
yeah, that's only a situation you dreamed was possible. The reality is, it wasn't my sister who took the prosecutor's life. Fantasize all you want, Mr. Wright, but I'll never change the statement.
You mean Prosecutor Marshall wound up being killed by Dark?
Something like that.
If that is so, what happened to the other murder weapon? Dark was carrying a switchblade knife. I like the little bing.
Yeah. Oh, that was lying on the floor a little distance away. It was probably knocked away in the struggle. That's not how it went down. She's trying to cover up her lies with even more lies.
All to protect me. So when you found a scene like this, what did you do? After all, this is what everything boils down to.
Yes. I broke off the tip of Dark's knife. No, you didn't. You planted the tip of Dark's knife and then you moved the... Oh. Everything jumped.
But why? Why would you do that?
You of all people should know Edgeworth. You've always had a good head on your shoulders. My head isn't that bad, but maybe I ought to ask for the sake of the others. Why did you move the body? When you showed up on the scene, where exactly was the victim's body? It was where you deduced it was by Chief Gant's desk.
body was found by your desk. Why did you move it there?
The reason for that is simple.
Let's have the witness explain this in more detail. Reason Miss Sky moved the body.
You mean this jar? Miss Sky, I understand how you feel. You committed that crime 2 years ago to protect your sister.
You mean the forgery at the scene where Neil Marshall was murdered?
If that truth were to be exposed now, the past 2 years of your life will have been in vain. Even so, I am compelled to bring it to everyone's attention. A significant contradiction within your testimony. Contradiction in my testimony? You testified, and I quote, "The pieces of the jar that shattered during the events threatened my plan." That's right.
Oh, do you have a problem with that?
It's a simple oversight, really. You see, a message was written on this jar with the victim's blood. Yes, the prosecutor must have written in his final moments. Exactly so, and this is where the contradiction lies. In order for the victim to be able to write his message on the jar, it must not yet have been broken off before he died. Ah. He couldn't have written Emma's name on Shattered Jar, that's true.
Mm-hmm. Order. Your Honor, it would appear more information is needed in regards to this jar. It's a bloody message.
Just lick it, it's ketchup.
Ketchup? We may be missing something critical here.
Something critical.
Chief Prosecutor. It seems you're as in the dark as we are.
What?
Just tell us exactly what you saw. Piece together information to arrive at the truth. Very well, the witness may now continue her testimony.
Jar and message, okay. I immediately noticed the blood traces on the jar, but it was dark in the room and I didn't have time to check it out. To be safe, I wiped away the blood. The fragments were large, so I'm sure I got them all. No, you didn't. Chief had a piece of them. You didn't get all of them. All I could think about was wiping them clean before they were discovered. Nope, that's a lie, because Chief had the last piece to remind you of that.
You mean you were the one who wiped away the message in blood?
I wasn't Chief Prosecutor at the time.
She didn't think Dark was the real murderer. Oh, she thought it was her sister.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why she tried to erase the real evidence. Very well, the defense may now begin its cross-examination.
Let's see. Immediately noticed the blood traces, but it was dark, I didn't have time to check it out. I wiped away the
I'll be right back.
blood. Okay. The fragments were large, so I'm sure I got them all. No, you didn't. Because we found one of the pieces locked away in the Chief's safe. For blackmail, obviously. Miss Sky, I believe this jar conceals a truth even you were unaware of. What? We found the final piece of this jar in Chief Gant's safe. In the Chief's safe? But how? I knew it. She really didn't know. There's something even more disturbing about that final piece. There was still blood on it. But the witness just testified that she gathered every last piece and wiped the blood off of them. Yes, which leaves us with only one explanation. On the night Prosecutor Marshall was murdered, you were not the first one to show up on the scene. Chief Gant got there before you. But couldn't the defendant have simply missed a piece? I'm afraid that's unlikely. The pieces are too big for anyone alone to miss, let alone an ace detective. That may well be, but everyone makes mistakes. Even I once wasted an entire day looking for my dentures. They were in my mouth all along. Ha, can you believe that? Okay. Have you forgotten, Your Honor? When this witness arrived at the scene, the jar was already broken. Oh, that. There's no way a name could have been written on a shattered jar. Another person discovered the scene prior to the witness. I hope you're not implying this person was Chief Gant at the time. He was looking for Dark downstairs. Besides, even if he okay, guys. The question is, even if he did arrive there first, why did he hide that fact for 2 years? Well, Your Honor, can you answer us that? No. No. Wait. I'm not the one on trial here. Thank you. Well, I'm glad you figured that one out. Damon Gant arrived at the crime scene prior to the witness. He proceeded to break the jar. And purposely hid one of the broken pieces. Question. What is this action called? Fabrication of evidence. But why would Chief Gant do that? For blackmail, obviously. In light of what happened afterwards, isn't it clear? What happened afterwards? Discovering the scene, Lana Skye believes her sister Emma killed the victim. Determined to help her sister, she sought Gant's aid. Lending her his aid, Gant helped her create evidence that incriminated Dark, sparing Emma, and therein lies the reason. The reason why Miss Skye became the chief's puppet. Ooh. She bit it. Oh, no, I did it on my own. No, you're lying. Please, sis, stop trying to protect the chief. I can't watch you suffer anymore for my sake. No, you didn't. It wasn't you, Emma. You didn't kill anyone. Don't believe anything Mr. Wright says. Defense attorneys make up the most foul lies to defend their clients. Foul lies? Imagine that coming from my own client. I guess you do seem the type who likes to twist the truth. Wait a minute. What if we're still smack dab in the middle of Gant's trap? Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Lana. Maybe you're right after all. What do you mean, right? So you do tell foul lies then, Mr. Wright? No, you don't. Miss Skye, please testify once more. But if evidence was fabricated behind your back, then Emma's accidental killing of Prosecutor Marshall might also be a lie. But I do remember knocking over Mr. Marshall. Yeah, but you probably didn't kill him. He could have made you believe that's what happened. Miss Skye, if you will. I can't. There's nothing to be afraid of anymore. This cross-examination may not change a thing. However, there is a possibility that it will, if you tell the truth. Very well. I'll testify about what I really saw. Finally. Alright, the witness may testify one more for the final time. When I arrived, I found Mr. Marshall's body impaled in that suit of armor sword. So going by this, then the chief purposely moved the body to make it look like her sister did it. Emma and Dark were lying unconscious on the floor nearby. When I saw what had happened, I thought she did it. That's why I erased all the evidence that linked her to the murder. I had Chief Gant help me remove the body from the sword and carry it. But if it all really was a fabrication, Emma might be innocent. That seems pretty likely. He fabricated it so he could use her, yeah. Unbelievable, the body was impaled in the armored sword. You were the only one who saw that. If only you had proof. Actually, I do have proof. I gave it to Mr. Wright just this morning. Oh, the book? What, to me? It's a picture I took of the crime scene as I encountered it. I thought it might be needed. But I don't remember receiving a picture like that. No, it's probably in the book. Lana must have known. See, Mr. Wright, she really does have faith in you. Very well, Mr. Wright, please present this picture. I don't remember receiving any pictures from Lana. Lana says she gave it to you this morning, right? I seem to remember getting something from her then. Let's check that evidence again. There must be a picture in there somewhere. Oh.
I'm Begbie.
Welcome back, Begbie. Well, the only thing we got from her this morning was this book. Picture of a ducky. Oh, we can rotate. Picture of a ducky.
Lucky. Whoops.
Ooh.
How'd she get that?
Hey, there's a picture here. Damn, so she took a picture
Damn.
before they moved it.
Oh my. This is actual crime scene.
I know you won't understand this, but my first thought when you said that's not a horse. No, there's no horse here.
Lucky.
No other detective saw the crime scene like this. Because I contacted Criminal Affairs only after I'd rearranged everything. Okay, so I got the picture now.
Mr. Wright.
B.
Oh, that piece was the piece cut out from his vest. Could that be?
Oh, the
Yep, the
cloth we
handprint
found.
on
Yeah, the cloth we found inside Chief Gant's safe.
Yeah.
Yep. What's this?
This is a handprint, isn't it? That cloth, it had fingerprints on it. Whoever's fingerprints those are must be the real murderer.
What? But those fingerprints, they're yours,
No,
Emma.
they're hers. Why are your lips turning all purple, Mr. Wright?
We can't show that. That'll just implicate you.
Yeah, but she pushed him. They know that. Anyway, let's go on with cross-examination. So as long as you tell the truth, we should be able to flesh out the real murderer.
Flush it down the drain.
Very well, the defense may now begin its cross-examination.
Oh, I didn't even get a chance to do anything. What, he's back?
Oh! Big Papa.
Oh god.
Come on now, Edgy. This is the poorest excuse for a trial I've ever seen. Chief Gant. What? Now you want me to make me, wait. You want to make out? You
No,
want-
no, me.
You want to make me out as the bad guy too? If so, I'd like to put in a word or two in my defense. I'm afraid it's too late for that. What? You're declined to testify, so shut the fuck up. That means you forfeited your right to make statements of any sort. Yeah, why is he popping in this time?
This must be, yeah, this must be that risk we were talking about earlier.
Just sit back, relax,
And enjoy.
and enjoy the sound of a noose tightening around your own neck.
God damn.
Woo. That took a turn.
Ooh.
Get. Ah! It's so weird seeing her freak out. So what, you think I'm worried?
Yeah.
I hate his smile. Sorry to disappoint you. But I don't need to make any statements. What do you mean? You just came up here trying to make a statement. So the evidence will do all the talking for me.
No, but if we show it, it's gonna...
Even if I can't testify, I can still present evidence. Yes, that's true. Wait, you mean... You saw some conclusive evidence? No, I don't. Someone does.
No, I don't.
Do it. Someone?
No, no.
So what's your excuse, Rido?
If we show it, it's gonna... No. We can't.
Why have you been keeping quiet about it?
Because the prints are Emma's. No.
You do have something to show us, though. Something that proves who knocked over Neil Marshall, causing his death.
Shh, no.
Conclusive evidence that leaves no room for doubt. Is that true, Mr. Wright?
If I show that piece of evidence now, Emma's sure to be made out as the murderer. Yeah, we can't show it.
Mr. Wright, if you have any more evidence, present it now, and if you try to conceal it, anything, you will be the one appearing before the Board of Inquiries.
What do I do now? Better think this through carefully. I can't afford to make the wrong decision. Should I present that piece of evidence? The one that shows who really killed Prosecutor Marshall?
I don't know, dude.
I don't know. Your Honor, I don't have any evidence I can present at this point in time.
What? You lie! Chief Gann? You opened my safe. I know you took what was inside. Nuh-uh. Conclusive evidence. How do you know it was me?
I don't know what you,
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Gonna gaslight him? That's right. Why don't you show them? Shut up, Emma!
Emma, shut up.
Should have saved
I
you.
know.
We fought it together. Shut up!
It literally implicates you.
Oh, I see. It's because you know the truth, don't you? You know whose fingerprints are on it. That's why you won't present it. What are you talking about, Chief Gann? Can't you figure it out? Take a good look at this picture. It's a handprint cut out. See the victim's vest? Notice anything odd about the chest area? And the vulva area? Looks like part of it's been cut out for some reason. You mean you had this in your safe? What? That means you, Chief of Police, had evidence, have been concealing evidence. This is gonna be the biggest scandal in history of the police department. Impressive. To be honest, I didn't think you had the gall, Rido. Well, I can't just let you pin me up as a murderer. I'll tell you what really happened. What? You mean you admit to it? I was the first person to arrive at the crime scene that day. It then occurred to me that I could use the situation to control Lana. That's suspicious as stuff. So you really were manipulating her.
Why is he admitting it?
Yeah. I knew Lana. If I made it look like the blame lay with her sister, then when she saw the scene, she would ask me for my aid. So you assisted in this guy? I told her to arrange all the evidence. I had her plant a knife tip in the victim's body and move the body across the room. And I ended up using that evidence to get Joe Dark convicted. When I tampered with the crime scene, I hid two pieces of evidence. This is before Lana arrived at the scene, mind you.
2 pieces of evidence? You mean those items in your safe?
But why? For insurance, of course.
Insurance? B.
The beach came in here. I was sure my plan would work, but it's always best to be prepared for the worst. I wasn't about to let anyone blame me for the murder the girl committed. You mean you were calculating that far ahead while forging the evidence? What do you take me for, a fool? I didn't make police chief by dumb luck. I did it by forging evidence. See this jar fragment? I had the most legible part of Emma's name. I didn't expect Lana to go and wipe the blood all off the pieces. And if you fabricated all the evidence, what's to say you didn't fabricate the message on this jar too?
True.
Ho ho ho. Some people just don't know when to quit, do they? That's why I kept one more item for insurance. A list. Oh. You mean the piece of cloth? Come on, Rido. Cough it up already. I know you have it, which burns it.
Fuck, we have to show it now.
What are you waiting for, Mr. Wright?
So you admit to it then, Chief Camp, that you were hiding the cloth you cut off the victim's vest in your safe.
Yes, I admit it. I didn't want to have to do that being chief and all. But it's a lot better than being portrayed as a murderer. I gotta go to bed soon, B.
Alright,
Mr. Wright, what do you have to say for yourself? I mean, like, right away, not like in an hour. Just a moment ago, you said you didn't have any evidence to present. Foolish move, Rydell. You should have shown it then before it was too late.
it's been a long battle, but the moment of truth has finally arrived. As long as I don't mess up here, victory is mine. We have to show it this time, yeah. Your Honor, I do have evidence to present now.
Alright, then let's see this conclusive evidence.
This... Let me verify this once more. On the day of the crime, you personally cut out this piece of the victim's vest.
Oh yes, at last you finally brought it into an open. There's a handprint on this, a piece of cloth. Your Honor, the prosecution requests that immediately be sent to lab for analysis. This handprint on the leather. There must have been a strong impact for it to be left so clearly. You mean... It could not have been forged. It must be authentic, conclusive evidence. Ho ho ho. You're slow on the uptake as ever worthy. What? Think about it. Rydell had all this time to present this evidence. You should have probably presented it. Yet he was reluctant to do so. Why would that be? Because he knows. I mean, you already know.
Yep.
You know whose fingerprints are on that? Mr. Right, do you really know? Yeah, it's yours.
You do know it's yours.
Yeah, she knows too. She was there. Whoever the fingerprints belong to must be the real murderer. She was a kid though, and she
Yeah.
Whose fingerprints are they?
Fuck, we have to. Very well. I'll tell you. It should be okay now. Everything's proceeding as predicted. The person to whom these fingerprints belong to is... Emma.
Emma? Emma Sky? What? They're mine?
Of course they're yours. I'm sorry, Emma.
But why? Why
Oh,
didn't you tell me?
Oh, we didn't tell her, okay.
I thought she was there when we were doing fingerprint stuff. Really something, Righto. You know this girl did it all along. You still try to pin the murder on me. Well, you covered it up. Of
Yeah.
course we were gonna try to... It's true, tragic but true. This girl really did shove Prosecutor Marshall to his death.
How could you, you monster?
Miss Sky,
You knew whose fingerprints those were all along, yet you acted like she really didn't. Miss Sky, it's not over yet. What? I said this trial isn't over yet.
I'm not afraid it's over, boy. Not only this trial, but your life. But your career, too. Purposely conceal this conclusive evidence. That, my friend, is a serious offense. Yeah, like you hid all the evidence into your thing.
I know, right?
I'm looking forward to pressing charges after the defendant is convicted. I'll have your badge, boy. What's the matter, cat? Got your tongue? Are you gonna tell us how it feels? How it feels to be the one who single-handedly turned a poor little girl into a murderer? We didn't do nothing.
Before I do that, there's just one little thing I have to clear up.
Oh, and what is that?
Who really killed Prosecutor Neil Marshall?
What?
Chief Gann, you're absolutely right. This piece of cloth proves who the real murderer is. Who killed Neil Marshall, you ask?
It was Emma Sky, wasn't it?
No, I just said
She
whose
pushed
print.
it,
I just
but-
said whose prints were on it.
Yeah.
I'm afraid that's not possible. You see, the piece of cloth contains a critical contradiction.
What? A contradiction? What is this fool babbling about?
I'm talking about a contradiction, one that proves who the real killer is.
Mr. Wright, this piece of cloth. What could it possibly contradict?
Chief Gang, your tyrannical reign ends here. Behold the piece of
Behold.
evidence. The piece of evidence that contradicts this cloth. Well, he had a picture of the murder scene, and so did Lana. I bet you Lana's picture shows a different point of view. Where is that picture? Here.
And what exactly is this supposed to be?
This is the picture Miss Sky took. Take a good look at it. See where the piece of his vest was cut out?
Yes, you sure you're showing underneath. It's hard to make out with all the blood in this vest, though.
Exactly my point. His chest is soaked with blood. That's only natural. His lungs note that were punctured. Blood poured out of his mouth.
Oh, but that piece of cloth. Wait. There's no blood on it.
Yeah, there should be blood on it.
Ah!
Since Emma Sky's fingerprints are on this cloth, there's no doubt that she shoved the prosecutor aside. However, Mr. Marshall was not impaled on the sword at that time.
No, this is nonsense.
Now then, Chief Gant, let me ask you something. Prosecutor Marshall was not impaled when he was shoved aside.
He most likely hit his head on the ground and was knocked out. And somebody put him on the thing.
Yeah.
They just hung him up.
Yeah, basically they killed him, yeah. If so, then tell me,
Yeah.
who could it have been? Who could have arrived at the scene before Miss Lana Sky? You!
Oh.
Picked up the unconscious prosecutor and impaled him on the armor sword.
Oh my god. And to make it look like Emma was responsible for the prosecutor's death. Said person proceeded to write her name on the jar with the victim's blood. A jar that they had then broken on purpose to leave behind a clue. And make Lana believe her sister did it. Ooh, we got him.
Yeah, remember you admitted only moments ago? That you personally cut out this bloodless piece of the victim's vest. Ironic, isn't it? Though the very act of creating insurance, you proved that you were the actual murderer. Yeah, he exploded. It's
Why is he so spiky?
I don't know. It's finally all over.
Hell yeah.
What? Objection?
Who was that?
Ooh.
Oh. Ooh, he's sad. Oh, it's close, right? You almost had me.
What?
He's sweating. Sorry, but you'll have to do better than that. I refute your allegations. What do you mean you refute his allegation? You see that piece of cloth? It's illegal evidence. Yeah, but it's evidence nonetheless. All this stuff is illegal, even what he's doing. Order,
Yeah.
order. What nonsense is this? Hold on, I gotta grab something.
Alright. Illegal evidence cannot be used to convict the suspect. Remember Uji? Earlier, old Rido here concealed that piece of cloth. So then, what's your excuse, Rido? You do have some conclusive evidence, don't you? Your Honor, I don't have any evidence I can present at this point in time. Well, that's true. The defense did refuse to present evidence. At that moment, that piece of cloth ceased to be legal evidence. But that's not fair. Ho ho ho. Do you actually think you could best me in court? It looks like the last laugh's on you, son. I'm afraid Mr. Gant's claim is legally correct. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? True, illegal evidence cannot be used to convict a person. Assuming, of course, that the evidence is indeed illegal. Well, Mr. Wright? It seems at last, the time for me to reveal my plan has finally arrived. Mr. Wright, do you admit it? That you purposely and illegally concealed this piece of cloth? I did not. I admit I refused to present it at one point. Aha, so the evidence is legal. No, it isn't, Mr. Gant. Huh? It's not that I didn't present evidence then. It's that I couldn't. What do you mean you couldn't? There are certain procedures involved when pressing evidence. No, Uji, don't listen to his lies. He's nothing but a coward. You can't really believe... There's only one issue left to be resolved in this trial. Is this evidence legal or not? Very well, let us settle this once and for all. Earlier you refused to present evidence. If you can prove your conduct was not in violation of the law, then do so now. But luckily enough, we got a book today for evidence law. This is my proof, Your Honor. Evidence law. What's this? I've done my homework too, Chief.
I'm back.
Indeed, Emma Sky's fingerprints were on this piece of cloth. However, at that point in time, this was merely a piece of cloth, nothing more.
What?
You see, it's written right here in this book, the second rule of evidence law.
Rule number 1, no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department.
I found this piece of evidence myself inside your safe. It goes without saying, I did not have approval from the police department.
Rule number 2, unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial.
And here's the crux of the matter. You see, at the time it was impossible for me to prove the relevance between the cloth and the SL9 incident.
What kind of nonsense is this? You want relevancy? Just take one look at this picture and...
Sorry, but can you recall, when was that picture presented?
That was shown only a few moments ago. Yeah. No! He's right. At the beginning of today's trial, that piece of cloth was still meaningless.
The person who gave it value as evidence was you. Was you, Damon Gant.
Ah! You yourself confessed to a certain truth.
Let me verify this once more. On the day of the crime, you personally cut out this piece of the victim's vest?
Oh yes. No! It was then that you approved this cloth. As conclusive evidence. Yes, you, the chief of police, personally approved this cloth.
The only person who could have cut this from the victim's vest is the one who stood before the prosecutor. Is the one who stood before Prosecutor Marshall in his final moments. In other words, the real murderer, and the only one person who that could be, Damon Gant. The killer was you.
Damn, he's going crazy.
Oh god.
Oh my god!
Jesus.
He's rumbling the whole court.
Dude.
I knew I should have gotten rid of him. The good-for-nothing scum! For 2 years he's been snooping around the department trying to get something on me. Crimes are being committed every day, yet he insisted on hounding me. Well, your crime wasn't exactly petty. He wanted to reinvestigate the case. He recruited Angel Star, then convinced Bruce Goodman.
Detective Goodman?
Yeah, that's right. If the evidence is transferred, I'll lose my only chance to find out the truth. Please, you gotta help me. Goodman turned him down, as he ought to. Still, Jake Marshall didn't know when to quit. He stole Goodman's ID card and tried to take the evidence. Goodman came to me that day. He wanted to file a lost item report. I went with him into the evidence room. Then all of a sudden he decided to speak out. What are you talking about, Goodman?
Can you please reopen the investigation, Chief? Can't transfer the evidence out. There are too many questions left unanswered.
He opened his evidence locker and was taking evidence out. He said, Is he?
Oh, it's not too late. I'm gonna hand all this. For the resub. 17 months, god damn, I appreciate it. Long ass time.
Right. He was the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, buddy. I've been stuck with you a lot longer than that.
Yeah. 17
You know,
pounds.
right? We're stuck here, B. Well, to be honest, I was a bit taken aback by his words. I had a bad feeling when he came to see me, but I never thought he'd bring up the SL9 incident. That's when I saw that cursed knife.
But you're welcome either way, Zord.
Yeah, appreciate it.
We should play Uno and get mad at each other one more time. I couldn't just pull it out. Doing so would have only led to more blood, making it near impossible to hide your crime. Even so, the blood was just pouring out. I didn't know who might stumble in, so I hurried to wipe it up. I was worrying so much about the floor, I didn't realize any fatal mistake. About the handprint.
The bloody
on the floor.
handprint, yeah. Detective Gumshoe's, yeah, the bloody handprint on Detective Gumshoe's locker.
Yeah. Oh, I used to be known as the crime computer. Everyone has to start somewhere. I guess I was too nervous. I had no business doing any of it. Can you put the body in my car? I'm sorry, I couldn't think of any other way to move the body. I broke your trunk, but what's the big deal? You make a lot more than us detectives ever will. He's the chief.
Leaving the prosecution's car aside, how could you get Miss Sky involved in all of this?
Wish I had as much as I did if the truth came out. So you took the evidence from Detective Goodman's locker? I felt bad for having to do it. I also didn't have time to pick and choose what to take.
So, you left the jar fragments in the glove.
Yeah. Looks like I was better off being an investigator of crimes than a committer. They all did their best to get in my way. I gotta hand it to them. They do their jobs well, much to my dismay. Fake evidence doesn't hold up very well upon close examination. You must have known that. Tell me, Worthy. Hold on. Why do you stand in court? Me? You despise criminals. I can feel it, you and me. We're the same. You're a
Nothing
criminal.
alike. We're nothing alike.
One day you'll understand. You'll believe me, you will. You're just one man. You'll see what it really takes to bring them down once you try to go it alone. Well, it looks like it's time to say goodbye. She runs off. Oh, Edgy. What? Looks like we'll have to cancel that lunch date. Sorry, old friend. I'm sorry too, Dame again. I knew you as you used to be long ago. You're once a fine investigator, an example to others on the force. I'm sorry to learn that you're no longer that person. Those days are gone now, Edgy. Thanks for all the memories, though. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Now that you have Rydell here. And Worthy. These two around, you can't go wrong. In fact, I can hear them already. Sounds of a new beginning. Okay.
There are two things I want you to understand. Yes. First, your sister never hurt anyone. Second, Demon Gant betrayed you from the beginning. You see, Miss Sky, you no longer have any reason to keep silent. You're right. When this trial's over, I'll tell everything. All that I've done these past 2 years. From the time I had Gant help me forge evidence up until today.
So, seems all the questions raised in this trial have been answered.
I'm sorry, Miss Sky. I couldn't get you out of all your trouble. My, what high standards you have for a rookie. I can see why Mia thought so highly of you. Who knows? A few years from now, you just might make it to the top. A smile. I owe you my thanks, Mr. Wright. Miss Sky. And to you too, Mr. Edgeworth.
Edgy.
You suffered every bit as much as I have over these past few days. Believe me, I know how much of an ordeal it's been for you.
It was nothing.
Liar. I was worried the pressure might break you. And yet, you rose above it all and guided Mr. Wright to victory. You've done well, Mr. Edgeworth.
Stop it. I only did my job.
Don't compliment me.
In light of this case, it seems a good self-examining is in order for all of us. Yeah, especially you, Judge.
Yes, Your Honor?
You are innocent of murder. However, although the chief blackmailed you, the fact is you still acted as his accomplice. She literally had no choice
Yeah.
as chief of police. The trial will be scheduled for these crimes at a later date.
Yes, I understand, Your Honor.
Is there something amusing about all this? Why are you smiling? Is she
been
finally relieved?
It's been a long time, Your Honor. A long time since I felt free of these heavy chains.
Well, this trial's gone on far too long already. Regarding the charge of murder, this court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky.
Not guilty.
You.
Yeah.
That is all. Court is adjourned. Nice. Yeah.
At long last, it's finally over. Emma? Oh, the long face. I'm sorry your sister didn't get completely off the hook, but at least she wasn't convicted for a murder she didn't commit.
No, that's not it. Just now, after the trial ended.
I can see why Mia Faith thought so highly of you. I owe you my thanks, Mr. Wright. And to you too, Mr. Edgeworth. You've suffered every bit as much as I have over these past few days. You've done well.
She's jealous. You know I did my best too. But Lana didn't say a single word to me. Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. These are always interrupting
He
everybody.
always is.
Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later.
Wait, Detective Gumshoe, what is it?
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Making a detective run around all on duty? So chop it off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals. Hey, lighten up, pals. I'm only kidding. Oh, are you here because of my sister again? Nope, not this time. I came today because of you, pal. Me? That's right. I thought you'd like to see someone. What is it? Lena.
Should you be doing this? She's still under arrest, you know.
Well, I won't tell if you will. If you won't.
Sounds good to me. Emma, I owe you an apology.
It's okay, sis. Don't worry about it.
That day 2 years ago. It was the first time in my life I ever panicked. Hey, MacLord. Welcome to the first time chat. There's 2 guards right there. Yeah, I know, but I'm sure he didn't yell loud enough. They probably didn't hear. I'm sure he whispered it.
Yeah, he's facing away from them. They can't.
Yeah,
hear
yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah. They can't see him. It was all I could do to keep myself from screaming. All I could think about was keeping you from getting wrapped up in that mess.
Sis,
The text box must be backwards for them then? Exactly.
for real, they can't read.
Yeah. I asked Gant to help me cover up the truth. I thought I was doing it for your sake. But now, I realize I was wrong. I changed after that day. I had to. It was the only way I could make it through the past 2 years. I knew how much I was hurting you by distancing myself, but I couldn't bring myself to tell you what I did. I was scared that you'd look at me with those eyes of yours. I was scared of how you react if you knew.
But sis, you're only doing it for me.
No.
Huh?
I turned my back on you that day. In hiding what I believed to be the truth, I was deceiving you.
Sis.
I'm such a fool. It took me all this time to realize it. Emma, I'm so sorry.
But sis, you don't have to apologize. I'm happy now.
You're happy?
Of course. You know, sis. I always knew that one day you'd come back.
Hey guys.
And now you have.
I'm gonna leave the call.
Alright.
Alright, have a good night.
Good night.
Yeah, have a good night, you guys.
See you
Bye.
later. Bye, good night.
Oh, Emma. Emma.
No.
Oh. Happy
Uh-huh.
moment, yeah. No one can change the
Go
past.
right back to jail.
Yeah, not get locked up. The only thing we can do is
Now we're
strive.
in.
The only thing we can do is strive to make up for our mistakes. Why must we make up for our own mistakes, you ask? Because in so doing, we can find the way back to our rightful path. And it is from there that we can move on toward a brighter future. Oh. At least that's what I felt watching the 2 sisters make up. Mr. Right, Mr. Gumshoe.
Me?
Mid-speech Phoenix, run it again. Thank you both for all that you've done. I'm sure we'll meet again someday. Isn't that right? Edgeworth? Edgeworth? Stop hiding and come over here.
Yeah, he looks so
Where
mad.
was he hiding?
I just came to say congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, this Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Edgy. Right, well, he's hiding by the couch. I'll be going now. He just crawls back under.
Mr. Edgeworth, I hope you don't blame yourself for what happened. We were the ones who acted corruptly, not you.
It's too late for me. No matter what anyone may say. I realize today I can't correct my mistakes. Mr. Edgeworth. Not only that, but I don't even trust myself anymore.
Edgy.
Chief Gant was right.
You're nothing
Despite
like him.
criminals, I can feel that you and me were the same.
Speech fail. The speech fail persuasion on Edgy boy. We can't give up on Edgy.
One day you'll understand. Oh, believe me, you will. You're just one man. You'll see who really is. Glitched out. Takes to bring him down once you try to get it to go along. I don't know.
I haven't played this game in ages. It's so good.
My brain shut
It's a great
down.
series.
It shut down. Powering down. I do despise criminals. I plan to dedicate my entire life to fighting them. But in order to fight crime on my own, I need a weapon. My brain.
I remember.
Weapon.
I remember playing this at the gym back before Nyla. This game came out many years ago, and then it became remastered or several years later. I forget what year.
It's scary, but I've known that to be true for quite some time now.
But Edgeworth.
Who knows? Given enough time, I might have tried to pull something like Chief Gant did. Thought terrifies me. That's why I can't continue on as a prosecutor.
Then become a defense attorney.
Edgy.
Edgeworth, don't you understand? Damon Gant, your mentor, Manfred von Karma, were both the best of the best when it came to fighting crime. But they both made the same mistake. You said, in order to fight crime on my own, I need a weapon. That may be true, but think back to today's trial. You weren't alone. You were working together with Mr. Wright, and because of that partnership, you were able to present evidence that otherwise would have gone undiscovered. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Oh, what? Oh, yeah. What is this, a pop quiz?
Come on, Mr. Wright. Show him what Lana's talking about.
Evidence, huh? Something that neither Edgeworth nor I would have been able to find on our own. My badge.
That might mean something to you. But I don't see how it had anything to do with our partnership.
Huh? Mr. Wright. It seems you still have a lot to learn as well. I guess that wasn't the right piece of evidence. It's not. I guess it was, because if not, that would have ended. It's time for me to go.
Mr. Edgeworth. If you'll excuse me, there are still some loose ends I need wrapping up. Take care, Chief Prosecutor.
Edgeworth, what do we do now? Well, whatever you do, just remember. You can let what happened kill the prosecutor in you, or you can let it help you grow. In the end, it's up to you.
I know. It seems I owe you my thanks too, right? What I face now is my problem.
Edgeworth, I'll be waiting for you in court.
Farewell.
I better be going too.
Okay, I'll be by to visit soon.
Seems we both have a lot to learn and catching up to do. Here, this is a little something for you.
Where you get all these books from?
I know.
Scientific investigation. She
It's the
knows.
first book I ever bought. Study it well.
Thanks, sis. I will.
And so another case came to a close. As for the sisters, I have faith. Faith that their lives have only just begun. And as for me, I think it's time I started on a new journey of my own. A journey to rediscover myself.
Well, don't go. I don't have my glasses on, so that's it working. Working off just yet, pal.
Huh? What is it, detective?
Just a little matter to be resolved about the chief prosecutor. Ah, they keep talking. I'm gonna go to bed. You see, she isn't supposed to be out of jail like this. But
I thought you said it was okay.
yeah, well, maybe okay with me, but folks at the prison are a different story. Just broke her up.
Huh?
Basically, I had to bribe a guard in order to sneak her off for 30 minutes. Believe me, it wasn't cheap either. I'm broke.
Huh?
Way to go, detective. I didn't know you had a wild side. Yeah, well, you see, Mr. Right here's the one who would be footing the bill. I knew there was
Huh?
a catch.
Yeah, huh?
He's broke. What, you think I can afford it with my salary? You gotta be kidding me, pal. I got nothing. Thank you, Mr. Right. You're the best.
Guess I have no choice. Why is it? I suddenly feel like I wanted to scream.
Hey, I got an idea. Why don't we all go pay it off together? With his wallet. His money. Yeah, that's a great idea. Come on, guys. Let's go.
Objection!
Action! Hell yeah. Nice.
Oh, this is the end
Oh,
of the first
Time
game.
for bed. Dang. Oh, there's still more. Bob!
I
thought those are credits.
I hope she'll be pleased to study under a top corner. As for me, this affair has pretty much ended my days at the prosecutor's office. Still, I managed to find my way back to the field somehow. Then I'll be able to investigate crimes together with Emma. Post credits for every character.
Oh, yikes, I thought I was a goner for a moment there, blah blah blah.
No, yeah, they're not gonna stop talking, so yeah, if you take too long, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna read all this.
Oh god. My new mission is to guard the main entrance and take care of Billy. Can you believe it? I've been demoted to a security guard. My partners keep an eye on the entrance for me today. I'll show them though. Someday I'm gonna make detective. Yes sir, then I can just be like that dick Gumshoe. Oh god. The statue. Billy's a cactus, right? Yes. He broke.
Finally, it's dead.
Who murdered him? Trial. Steak lunch. Ooh. Looks like we won't be seeing each other for a while. As a farewell gift, I put a new meal on the menu. The right way lunch. Ooh. Top layer tastes as bitter as defeat, but the bottom layer is as sweet as victory. Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Kids seem to dig the turnabout theme. It's a hot seller on exam time. Just make sure not to eat it backwards.
It's gross as fuck, but then it gets good at the end.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I gotta go to bed, B.
I know.
I'm going to bed right now.
I'll never forget what that young defense lawyer said after trial. Let's see, what was his name again? Mr. Left? Oh my god. Anyway, he said he's been doing it or something or other for how many years? Well, anyway, I've got another trial to get to, so I better be... Huh? Oh no, I forgot my gavel. Sorry, I gotta go.
Alright, B, have a good night.
Alright,
Alright, bye, good night.
boy. Yeah, after the credits all ended here. Maya, nothing soothes the soul like fresh country air. Still, sometimes I do miss hearing you and your objection. Still, I can't go back until I'm a full-fledged spirit medium. Mystic Maya, afternoon train's about to begin. Coming. Well, see you around, Nick. Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth? I brought you your tea. What's going on? Thanks for coming to see me off. Can't believe I'm going to Europe. Thank you, Mr. Wright. Thank you so much for everything. I'm a little sad, but I'll be alright. Whenever I want to see Lana, all I have to do is open this book. Oh. Is there a picture in it, just like the other one? Ooh, a note. Aww. It's a picture of her, yeah. Alright, and that's the end of the first game. Because if memory serves me right, I think after... Yeah, we just finished Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, which means the next one would be... I think the next one is Justice for All. Yeah, so that'll be the next Phoenix Wright game we tackle. But... for now, we're gonna go ahead and end it here, guys. I had a lot of fun. It was nice. It's nice to get back into Phoenix Wright after about a month, I want to say. But before we end it here, guys, let's see who we can raid out to. Let's see who is on. Sorry, man, crash. No worries, Tella. We're actually We're actually getting ready to end it here. But before we do that, we are gonna see who we can raid out to. And I think I know who we can raid out to. Alright. Thank you all so much for coming by. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll catch you all later. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye. Good night.